You banned him already. Cool. Yeah. In case anyone doesn't know, as far as we're aware, this Haas00312 guy, or like the bot called that, has been going around and starting hate raids, I guess it's called. So yeah, we just straight up banned him. He was on our stream last night. I think the night before. He was on Cooper's stream. Yeah, guy gets around. So yeah, welcome. Oh my God, there's a huge dog. Oh my God, there's a blank cabinet because I. Oh God, no, no, no.
Oh no.
No.
It happened.
It happened. I thought I
Chaos
resized
is
it.
happening.
Okay, well.
I can give you the resolutions though.
I don't. It feels like the ratio is off, but I guess that's okay. It cuts off a little of the edges, but that's fine. Magic is ruined. I know. I'm sorry, Specs. Okay, well, you know what? We're doing Path of Exile today, and the reason there's a giant dog behind us is because we're joined tonight by GruntOfAction, and he is a me-proclaimed expert of this game.
Don't listen to him. I've
Oh,
always
hey, you
played
noticed.
the game.
Yeah, Grunt had his nose light up. And,
Yeah.
How many hours do I have in this game on Steam? Oh, 974.
Well,
okay.
I have like 438, so you know you're better at this than I am. And
that's just on Steam.
Yeah, just on Steam. So, we're gonna be creating a new character and playing the new league, which is, I guess, Expedition.
It is.
I mean, I've read up a little bit on what this is, but it's a stupid dog. I mean that in the best way. Oh, isn't that cute? But it's wrong. No, it's actually right. He's a stupid dog, but he's our stupid dog. Grunt, you're not stupid. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So, I guess I should explain this game a little bit for anybody who's not familiar. This is an action RPG, a little in the vein of Diablo. What's unique about this game, at least in my opinion, is that every character here is capable of doing anything. So, like, I'm actually going to play the archer, the ranger here. But I don't. If I wanted to use bows, I could do it with any one of these characters. And the reason I can do that is because of the passive skill system, which I'll show you in just a bit, which is a giant, massive, huge, intimidating game board with all of your passive stuff, like, you know, stat increases and whatnot on it. And every player, or every character rather, starts on a different spot of the board and represents either one of the three stats, magic, strength, or dexterity, or a mix of the two. Or a mix of two, rather. Or three in the case of whatever this... What is she? The Ascalon?
Scion.
Scion, thank you. Yes,
she's like the car.
The 2003 Scion Exodus, yeah.
She can do everything, but really poorly.
Yeah, yeah. So she's kind of a bit far away from all the useful stuff. So she can do anything, but yeah, poorly. And Ranger here, she's pure dexterity, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
And then this guy is like a mix of dexterity and strength, and this is a mix of dexterity and magic. Or
Duelist
like
is strength and dexterity. Shadow is dexterity and intelligence. You can do whatever build you want. The passive tree kind of like gives you options based on the starting area you're going at.
Yeah, I think that hiss might be me actually. I'm getting a lot of low-level noise. Let me turn up my noise gauge just a bit. Doesn't seem to be affecting OBS any, but well, whatever. Yeah, let's get into it. I was gonna name her something cool, but I can't think of what it was.
Well, you better come up with a cool name.
A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Ours is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger.
There we go.
When Rayclass shows you how to truly live like a
I was waiting for it to tell me that name was already taken. But no, I did it first try.
I've not seen
You know, if this was Star Wars: The Old Republic, that would be the Shark Muffin Legacy we just started.
So I gotta turn this up a bit. I think it's kind of cool. I usually have it pretty low, but so here we are. We're stranded on a beach of some sort. Grunt, what is the plot of this game? I forget.
That's a good question.
You and I.
The plot of the game is that you are one of the many people exiled to the island of Rayclass, which is off the coast of New Zealand. If it's a hellhole, well, everything is coming back to life and trying to kill you, just like the real life location. No, I'm joking. It's based on that area because the devs are in New Zealand and it's made around that.
Oops! Uh-oh. Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah, you gotta kill that guy.
There's the other unique thing about this game. The reason every character can do basically anything is because skills are done using gems. This is a green gem, which means it's dexterity based for the most part. And I can slot it into a corresponding green socket. Every item in the game, except for like, belts and jewelry, with some exceptions, have slots. So now that I've slotted this into a green socket, I can use the skill Burning Arrow. It costs 5 mana and does this. And
Technically, there are belts with slots on them, but
yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are some belts with slots. There's some rings with slots that like give you a slot and nothing else. So it's not quite a hard rule. But since this slot is linked with another, that means I can put a support gem into this, and it will affect the Burning Arrow. I don't have one right now, obviously, but later on I could get something that like does take some of my damage and converts it to a different type, or increases fire damage or something, and that'll affect my Burning Arrow. I heard they changed flasks a little bit, but
yeah, they made them worse.
oh no. So this is the other unique thing about the game is I have a selection of flasks down here. I have 5 slots, and that's all I'll ever get throughout the entire game. Unlike, say, Diablo 2, where you can get better builds to have more flask slots. But the difference is that if I were to use one, like right now, I've only used like a fraction of it. I've still, that used some of the charges. I still have 7 out of 21 left. And what's unique about this is that as I kill enemies, it'll refill. So it's not like, oh, you only have 5 slots. No, I have 5 slots that I can put 5 different flasks in, because they refill as I kill enemies. So don't be afraid to use your flasks is the #1 advice for any new player in this game, because they will refill as you go.
Zombie.
Yo!
Yeah, Spec's pointing out that you sound really kind of tinny, which you do even in Discord.
Oh, okay.
I think you need to hit the reset audio engine in voice meter.
Uh-oh. Is that going to ruin everything?
Oh, no.
Okay, restart audio engine. That help any?
No.
No. Okay. Where can
It's like your microphone chained. It sounds like you're on a laptop microphone almost.
That's the same mic. Is there anywhere I can like drag this?
Oh wait, it's suddenly better.
I think your mic was far away from you. That's
Oh.
the problem.
Well, that did it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm better now. Hi.
Now you sound better.
Okay. Well, this thing is sensitive to movement.
All it took was a little push.
Just a little push, a couple millimeters closer.
Yeah.
So this is just a little tutorial area. What's that?
I was like, it's like that Simpsons joke where his stomach kept getting caught in the towel rack. It's just your microphone keeps just sitting there.
Hey, peer support. That would be perfectly tied with my Burning Arrow. Projectiles from supported skills pierce 2 additional targets, so now I can go through enemies if I had a big cluster of them. Yeah, it just goes right through them. That's cool.
Alright.
So yeah, this is just a little tutorial area. Nothing too intense here. Later on, this game is notorious for being like, oh, okay, just throw hundreds of enemies at you at once. But right now, it's just, we just got a bow. We can light it on fire. We can occasionally use a flask. It's down to earth is what it is. But soon that will all change.
When the fire mission attacks.
Here's our first boss coming up.
When you get to town, check your friends.
It's Hillock, everyone's favorite. He's the first boss of the game. He's going to try and hit you, and then he's going to pull a sword out of himself and heal, and then he's going to hit you again, and even harder.
It's not like you have many options at this point, so it's pretty
Still
easy.
breathing, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. Let's see. Better bow, crit bow, driftwood scepter. And I'm level 2.
You
Which
could also
means-
click the skip all tutorial button if you don't care about the messages.
Well, I'll leave it for the folks at home if they wanna pause our YouTube video. And I can't get in here.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta spend my point first. So yeah, here's our passive skill screen. Let me just.
That thing should let you go in there right away after you killed the boss. I don't know why it's not letting you.
Hey, this is different. It's like red now. It used to be black. It's differently shaped too. They change this almost every patch or every major upgrade. It seems like. So yeah.
It's still terrifying.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it's terrifying. I actually need to check where I'm going because I have a build I'm using. So let's go with projectile damage. So yeah, every skill up will get 1 point. There are quests and side quests that'll give us extra points. And now we come to the multiplayer aspect of this game. I was by myself, now I'm in town, so I've got a grouping of actual players here, and well, look at that. A level 2 Marauder come to join our party.
Yeah.
He too is at Lion's Eyes Watch, but he's in a different instance.
But I can join your instance.
That's right.
I've seen you before, back in Oriath.
Grunt smashing
Running like a frightened
plumpkin.
rabbit from my father and his
Yeah.
gamekeepers. Fleet as a
Rather
fox
than
you were, even
oh,
with
you're
that
over
leg
here.
of prize venison over your shoulder.
Inspector recommending
And
that
from what
you
I saw you
roll
do
your
to him,
noise gate
you've
up a
gone
little
even
bit,
faster
zombie,
since
to
then.
get rid of the hiss.
Well, it's at 8.8, now it's at 10.
Or just stop being such a grumpy cat.
It's all that's
I don't know what else to
left in
do.
you.
Like, in voice meter, it looks
Lying on
okay.
watch isn't much,
But yeah, I
but
see in
it does.
Discord I got a lot of low-level
We can
noise here.
use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for. And there's only so much
So
I
she
can
wants us
do
to find a
with
medicine
her.
chest, and I believe that's one of the quests that gives you a skill point, correct?
No. That
No.
quest gives you a flask. A very
No.
powerful flask.
But it's a good flask.
A ravishing
Yeah.
ranger, relegated to rock.
No, the one that gives us a skill point is the one where you go into the cave and you beat up the Red Lobster Den.
The Red Lobster gang and their cheddar biscuits of death.
Yeah.
There's an
The
island
very
I
same.
hope skipping away offshore of the terraces. That's where my
Oh, he's medicine chest. Okay, I tend to skip through these. I mean, I'm sure they're giving lore and stuff, but oh my god, they
You
take
don't-
forever.
You don't have to read the lore. Here's basically the thing. All these people are stuck here. If you walk over by the waypoint, this is actually a giant boat. that
Oh,
was
is it?
built
Oh,
up.
I never noticed. Is it?
Well,
No.
it looks like... I thought it was. It's
I
like
mean,
a
it's made
castle
of
or
stone.
something. Parts of this thing are boat.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah. There's like a ship's mast here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
all from-
that ramp was like a lifeboat or something.
Yeah.
at one point.
Fine
Yeah.
work with Hillock.
Oh yeah, this one right here.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
This guy
Yeah,
will
so all this
reward
stuff just
now.
washes on shore.
Let's see. I think I want caustic arrow for this build.
I'm doing Earth Shatter.
Earth shatter.
Yes.
Alright. Now, another big thing about this game, we got a lot of unidentified stuff here. Or, well, we got 2 things. And we have 3 Scrolls of Wisdom. And with those we can identify these. Scrolls of Wisdom are sort of a currency item. In this game there's no gold, there's not really much in the way of actual currency at all. Like, I could go to one of these guys and be like, hey, I want to buy like a basic sword or, you know, piece of equipment or whatever. And they'll be like, okay, I'll do it for like 5 Scrolls of Wisdom and an Orb of Alteration or whatever. But for the most part, currency items are used as gambling in the late game. If you've played Diablo 2, you might remember the guy who, in every act in every town, who will sell you like unidentified stuff for a cost. And it's like, oh, it could be literally anything. It could be just a basic weapon. It could be a good weapon. It could be an amazing weapon, but probably not. Here we can use currency items to re-roll stuff. And we'll get to that later, because right now all we have is a Scroll of Identify. That's a decent jerkin. That's better than what we have, which is literally nothing. And I'm going to stick with our current bow for now. This one is the same. This one is slightly better, but it doesn't have the links that we need. So I'm going to use Caustic Arrow. And then we can just sell the stuff we don't need for Scroll Fragments, which 5 of those will make a Scroll of Wisdom, and an Alteration Shard, which will give us a Orb of Alteration.
And if you sell magic and rare items, you will get other shards, such as Transmutation Shards,
Yes.
Alteration Shards, and sometimes Alchemy Shards.
Ooh,
The cool thing about the currency is that usually the color of it will tell you what it does.
What, Jake?
So that hiss that Specs was complaining about?
Yeah.
This is the rain in the background of the game.
Oh!
He's hearing the rain and thinking it's an audio issue.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I can't use this weapon.
You want to go back and get something
You
else?
sound fine.
Yeah, the skill won't let me use it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Yeah, catch up with me. I'll go for it. He's got a cat.
Yeah,
That's
no.
great.
I can catch up with you, don't worry.
Okay. So yeah, that cat. So this is a free game, and like 99% of the stuff you can buy is cosmetic. Like Grunt's cat was something he had to buy with real money, or maybe sometimes you can get like every league has a challenge, a list of challenges, and if you complete a bunch of them, you can get. Oops. Uh-oh.
No, I bought that one.
I accidentally resized my window and I died.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, 99% of
playing hardcore.
yeah, 99% of the stuff in this game is just cosmetic. There are a couple things you're going to eventually probably need, but I mean, for me, I had to play this game for like years before I needed like extra storage space. So it's as far as like being free to play goes, this is like one of the best ones I've ever seen, and that it's definitely not pay to win.
Well, a lot of things you can buy with real money that affect the game are stash tabs. Those just give you more places to put stuff.
Yeah, and that is something you will probably eventually need. Like I said, there's no currency in this game, but the items that make up like currency, quote unquote, you know, they take up real space, and you're eventually going to run out of room to put these things. But you can buy an actual, a tab rather, that will basically let you put like an infinite amount or an extremely high amount, at the very least, of currency items. Iron hat, that'll do. What I just picked up.
So right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Here's one of the new League characters. You talk to them.
You there, local.
Hey,
Come here.
Gwenin, let me not die first, and I'll talk to you. Oh, this guy's tough.
It's a unique boss in the location. She's
mana
treating
is
them because
gone.
she gets Firestorm level 2 and we get level 28.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm a little squishy.
I noticed. But that's okay.
But yeah, I wanted to point out that just like there are 3 different stats, strength, magic, and dexterity, there are 3 different types of defenses. The first thing I picked up, that Shabby Jerkin, gives me evasion, which is the dexterity-based defense, meaning you just like straight up avoid base damage. The Iron Hat I just got is strength-based, which means it'll reduce. It's armor, basically, so it'll reduce the amount of damage I take from stuff. Ooh, a superior Shabby Jerkin. I guess it's not so shabby after all. Deadly wind oversizing. Oh, thank you. And then there is intelligence. Did I say magic earlier? I meant intelligence. There's intelligence-based defense, which is an energy shield which goes over your regular health. So it'll absorb everything until you run out of it. So again, just like the classes themselves, there are those 3 plus like combinations of each of the 2. So what is it, like padded armor will get you like energy shield plus armor or something like that?
The worms will have to wait
It
a bit
depends
longer
on the
for this.
base.
I bet a
Yeah.
yokel like
But
yourself
you
wouldn't
gotta
be
talk
eager
to them
see
and then
some
put the
explosions.
detonators around
Never
here.
mind why we're
Because
blowing
I can't
things
do
up
it.
just
You're
yet.
the
We'll get
host.
Is
to
that
that.
Binding of Exile?
I've gone ahead and
Binding
marked
of
the
Exile. Is that a
locations of
Binding of
likely
Isaac
ships
sound?
and dangers.
That.
Consider me
Oh.
magnanimous.
That might just
Kinda.
it could just be like a, you know, they got it from a website.
Yeah, it's
You're being
not.
attacked by crabs.
Oh, well, he wasn't doing a very good
Enemy
job.
crab.
Tiny enemy crabs.
So yeah, do you want to explain this this new element to this league? Because I know nothing about it.
Sure. This new league, it's called Expedition. These new NPCs have come to raid class. They're looking to blow up stuff. So you place the detonators around here to excavate these marked locations. And then you kill the monsters that come out of them, and then you open the chest and you take items that weren't yours.
That weren't yours.
Well, it's true. Even the crabs are angry.
So did
Yeah,
we already
first-
do that and fought that guy, or do we have to do that now?
No, you have to. This is the areas that you have to talk to her. Then you click the detonator,
Okay.
and then you press V and start putting the things around.
All right, here we go.
Did you already put them around?
I put it right here.
No, you have to place them on the flags.
Well, I didn't know.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
There's like
Alright.
a button you can do to undo pressing it. There you go. All right. I can't detonate them because I'm not the instance owner.
I should
Here we go.
also mention.
Okay, so that one was done. That's okay. Here comes the
I'll
enemy.
I'll learn. I'll do better. I promise.
You're fine. This is the new league for you. You have to play someone. Watch out for those roas. They can charge and they hurt.
Oi oi.
But yeah, something else people might notice. My attack is on my
Most
microtransaction.
of the locals I grabbed for
It's
this
not
job
normally
don't
this
last
flashy.
long.
Ooh.
What are you
An
doing down
Astragali, that's what you use to reset her inventory.
here? Oh.
Once you get what you want out of her.
Oh.
You usually want to save them.
circle artifacts. Oh, there's all kinds. Here, I took one. You can take that one.
I
I'll take
can't.
the-
It's
I'll take the
allocated
bow.
to you. It's allocated to you.
Oh, does it not? Oh, does it not time out now?
Nope. If you have it set to certain things, where's our party type is permanent allocation, so it allocates them to whoever.
Cool. Also, hey, yeah, hey, Fox.
Yes, I could have been more upfront about the danger. But you see, people don't take the job when I mention that the upturned ground was full of deadly creatures. It's a mighty awful land you've got here, local. I wonder anyone survives at all. Though that does speak to why I'm here in the first place. But you'll have
Okay,
to
yeah.
ask Danny.
Ooh, look at all this stuff that I can't afford. Cool.
That's okay. Once you start doing more of these, you'll get more items.
I'll finish
Yes.
up
What do you
here.
get?
So,
Stuff.
like I said, this is the Expedition League, which means this is the new mechanic. So it's going to be showing up a lot, probably, like maybe like every map. Once the league ends, that mechanic might get like put into the base game, where
They
it'll show up
confirmed
less.
it's not. So,
Oh, they're not?
but
Okay.
Usually, it usually does get added to the base game.
Yeah, if a mechanic doesn't do well, or for whatever reason, they might not put it into the base game, but sometimes it does. We'll be seeing a lot of random game mechanics that just kind of seem ridiculous or silly or just kind of off the wall, and a lot of that's gonna be like old League mechanics that are still in the game.
Hey, a quick question. Do you have a loot filter on?
Yeah, I should have never sinks on, but it's outdated. I forgot to get the new one.
Oh yeah. Well, that's okay. Let's go over this way and do that medicine chest thing so you can get a fast movie potion.
Yes, let's.
Also, I don't want to try to like steer you into doing stuff. I'm just kind of following you and being a guide.
I usually do like every quest, so I'm very happy to like have someone steer me and not waste time on quests that don't matter.
Oh. Well, I mean, usually what I do is I get this flask here and then I basically bum rush it to the prison.
That sounds good.
But if I have like if I have portal scrolls, I'll drop one in the fish tunnels, run to the ledge waypoint, go back into town, take the portal in there, and then get the skill point from the fish guy.
The fish man.
Yeah, I've kind of optimized the run a little bit. I'm kind of obsessed with that. But I know what quests give you the passives and which ones just give you either respec points or random garbage you don't need.
Yeah, I don't play this game often enough. I'll pick it up like maybe once or twice a year, so I don't have a good like route etched into my mind yet, or ever.
This game is up there in addiction for me with Transformers and now Gundam Monsters. Okay, here's a boss. Watch out, he's very cold.
Well, I'm very goopy, so...
Hooray. Alright. Goop 'em up, Captain.
Goopatize me, Captain.
You can't say that, it's copyright.
I didn't look. Hey, parody.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, medicine chest. Alright, grab that portal scroll there.
Got it.
Now right click it and use it. And let me go through it first.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure, I think it's if the owner goes through it, it disappears.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, that's what it is. So if we wanted to go back there, I would have to go through it first, and then... Yeah, so you just come through it.
Okay,
We don't have to... Yeah. Now you should have your own medicine chest to turn in.
Everybody gets a medicine chest.
I'd almost stop believing in miracles. This medicine chest, it's great.
Quicksilver.
Oh, you went to a different instance. Okay.
How did we get split up? I thought it always kept people together.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it's fine. We'll still be in the same party area. Okay. So from town.
Let me check my. Oops. Let me check my things real quick here.
You're good.
Need 3 green, and then puncture, and then a void manipulation. Okay. So in that case, let's see. These are all supports.
You will get those more supports eventually.
Yeah. I'm just looking at what I got here. It's been years since I played Ranger.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just letting you know.
2 additional projectiles. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, I've only got 1 of these. Oh, these broken circle artifacts take up so much room.
You can put them over once. They should be a person in your town that you can throw them in the expedition locker.
I can't even put them in my stash tab.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Look around in town.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you haven't met all. Oh, hang on. Go over by Gwen on the bottom left.
Gwen. Woman of Ironclads.
Actually, there's an expedition locker right there, but you can, from her menu, you can open. Oh, you should be able to open it. Never mind. I think it's because the locker's right there.
Yeah, it could be.
Just click that locker and then you can just put them in there.
Yeah, usually.
Actually, there should be a button to on the bottom right of that menu. There's a in the menu. I'm watching this on a delay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I should just be watching your stream thing. Yeah, do the lock affinity. So when you're in your stat tab, if you control click, it'll just go right into that instead of having to go.
Oh, is that how that works? I saw that when I was moving stuff around earlier. I didn't realize what that did. Cool.
If you have any stash tabs that are like currency or maps or whatever, and you have that affinity thing there.
Oh shit! I gotta set that right now. Hang on.
And they'll go into it. Yeah.
Oh, can I do that? Oh, can I do that here? Oh, I can't do that here. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I don't want to mess. Spend all day on this. Let's see. Oh hey, I got 3 greens here.
Yeah, Fox. This game is a little daunting. It's probably more comparable to Diablo 2 than 3, but if you can get the hang of it, it's pretty fun.
Oh, I didn't identify the right bow.
Oh no. You'll get more.
Garbage. Actually, I should be selling those so I can get identification scrolls. Oh well.
That's okay. Alright, so now...
Oops.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the stream chat up and the game at the same time. Yeah, so you want to go back to the cones. And then we'll go up to the right. Usually it's to the north, but it's to the right over here.
So when does well I was gonna say when does D2R come out, but it's like
I don't know. I saw a screenshot that someone posted of like the werebear transformation.
Oh yeah?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay and I watched a video of the difference between the original intro and the new one. That's pretty good.
That's cool. September, apparently.
September.
Okay, so now, if you look over here, there's some new things that have popped up.
Oh.
Thing. You can put things over these, and the monsters will have extra chances to do stuff, but then they'll also have more fire resistance. Sometimes they're immune to things. You can get ones that are immune to physical, fire, lightning, ice, chaos, stuff like that. But there's more of them over here too. Increased quantity of items found, that's pretty good.
What do you put on these?
You press the V and it'll be like, you'll see a little round thing that'll pop up, and you want it to overlap as much of those as possible. So you, you would just place it near them and it would just pop up. Yeah, there you go.
No, I don't have the option to.
Oh, it did it to me, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm an idiot. But yeah, you press V and it'll show like a green thing that'll like highlight. And you go 1, and you have to like follow a line pretty much.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, okay, like I did before, but like not fuck up.
Yeah, no, you didn't fuck it up, it's fine. It's a new mechanic
Yeah.
that you've never seen before. It's
Oh
different
my
from anything
God.
else in the game. Yeah, and then the runic monsters are the ones with the yellow bars. They have a new shield system called Ward,
Pain brings strength. That's
I don't
nature for
know
you.
exactly what it does. But it's something.
Oops.
Okay, if you want this runic, that can help you. Alright, so now talk to her if you want. See what she got.
Shoes.
Poor unfortunate. Alright, let's go get those other eggs.
Yeah, right now we are getting... We're searching the eggs of these creatures because they have the keys that'll open up the next area, I think.
Yes, you are correct.
I
Because
just
you know,
grab
as
them out
they
of what
say,
they do.
to progress through the mission, you have to break a few Roa eggs.
We have got to make a Roa omelet, therefore we must break a few Roa eggs.
And Roas are like dodos. Except
But better.
making these ones distinct. Yeah. And then there's a really unique one here called Oozback. You gotta be careful. They do chaos damage over time. Ah! I'm getting mauled by birds.
I'm coming.
Okay. Alright, so now we have all the glyphs.
Yeah, these guys are really Berkey or... I can't talk.
They buffed all the monsters in the earlier acts.
Oh, really?
Progression. Yeah. Also, there's the unique one. He's killing me.
Well, I mean, it was a little easy at the beginning, so maybe that's not the worst thing? I don't know.
I mean, they also, if you look at the forums and read the Reddits, there's all these people being like, I'm leaving, goodbye.
Yeah, I heard people were pretty upset at, like, oh, there's, like, no way to survive the late game unless you do a very specific type of defense.
Yeah, they make it, they shoehorned everyone into doing one type of build that they nerfed previously because they didn't want people doing one type of build. So now everyone's stuck doing the one type of build. And their answer to that was, oh, let's make a super hard mode where, you get less item drops, and it's harder to level up. And
What's the point?
Yeah, they're doing really good with that. I suggested an even harder mode where you have no skill gems to socket in, no items. You're stuck at level 1 with basic attack. And you have to fight level 88 monsters. That sounds like fun.
Sounds great. Yeah, we're in Act 1. We're like in the second or third area. We just started. Oh, it's usually over to the right.
Mode where you just punch yourself in the face a bunch.
Yeah, it's great. You'll have fun, I promise. Oh yeah, I also didn't like level up, so that might have something to do with it.
No, you're fine.
Hang on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 projectile damage. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, Summoner's a lot of fun. I played a really good Summoner once. I forget what it's revolved around. It was like Vol summons skeletons, I think.
Yeah, this one is the witch gets all those ones. Her ascendancies are elementalist, cultist, and then necromancer, which is the minion-based one. Though elementalist can't be minion-based too. That's the cool thing about the ascendancies. You can like do different versions of them because they're not just one type. A cultist can do cold focused or chaos focused.
Yeah, ascendancies are. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for the raid.
Alright. Welcome.
Yeah, what were you what were you up to?
Looks like Gwen was playing Sea of Thieves. Hey, thanks for the raid.
Wow.
Yeah, ascendancies are one of those mechanics that are very core to the game now, but I think they were just a challenge league, right, at one point?
I believe so. Yeah, they were actually straight up an expansion that was added to the game as like a feature.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say it's a pretty beefy feature. But basically, throughout the acts, we're gonna encounter like little mazes with deadly traps in them. And when we get through them, we get a little coin that says, "Hey, you did it. Well, thank you for coming to Chuck E. Cheese's." And then once we get through all of them, we can go through the labyrinth, and that will allow us to, once we defeat it, get extra. Basically, we'll get access to, like, each class has 3 different subclasses that are called ascendancies. That, oops, whoa, that got rough.
Oh god.
Actually, I think I'm going to swap out my,
Why did you leave me?
Well, because I died, honestly.
Oh, you died, okay, yeah, well.
There we go. This Pierce, I think, is better than Volley Support.
Alright, let's try this again. Without dying.
Oh, that got nasty!
Yeah, they're a little feisty today. Again, they buffed the rose. The charging rose is the scariest.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get
actually tries to help you a bit.
I can't wait till I get a better health flask. These small ones aren't doing the job.
But yeah, welcome Squirrel. Much like you, we've been bashing in skeleton skulls. But in a different game. Ooh, a 2-point arrow quiver.
Ooh, I can use it.
You're good. Too bad it's mine.
Oh no.
There you go.
Thank you. Whew. We're still not done? Holy shit.
Alright, so I already put a portal down over by the fish guy. So if we go up this way up here, we can get to the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Until next time.
This is a fun speedrunner trick. If you want to get the most passes.
My mana is gone.
Oh, medium life flask.
Mine! Oh, never mind. I thought it was mine.
Well, it's both of ours, in which case it's one of ours.
Neither of ours. I'm dying. Help me.
I am too.
Keep separating.
I keep suffering.
Yeah. You are suffering. Oh, it's a yellow one. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting attacked by
Oh, his thing came up. You're being attacked by Noxus Spine. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Quiver. 25% increased global accuracy rating.
Yep.
Accuracy rating.
Awesome. Welcome to Gaming Night, where we both have strokes.
I should have had some coffee before this. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I should talk about the fucking ordeal that Jay went through trying to get me up and running.
Oh no.
I'm on a new
I was
system.
there for it.
Yeah, you were here for part of it. Yeah, I'm on a new system at the moment and trying to get all my settings for OBS and voice meter and literally everything else copied over and up and running, and yeah, it was an effort.
Yeah.
I'm eternally grateful to have Jay on my side. What type of weapon are you using? I didn't see.
It's a two-handed mace.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for Macy stuff.
I appreciate it. Let's go through here and get to that waypoint real quick so my portal scroll doesn't expire.
Aye aye.
It dies once the instance resets, so we've got like 15 minutes.
I don't know if
If he
it can
dies, he dies.
If it dies, it dies.
No, but if it dies, we don't get the crab.
Gotta get the crap.
We gotta get the crab.
Did you know that even now there is crap growing inside of you?
Why did I even come on? Yes, die for my amusement.
There's a medium life flask.
Hooray. Yeah, I gotta hook up the dishwasher in a minute, so I'm trying to get us to the one portal thing. So
I actually
get
need
there.
to swap my flasks. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, if you have auto equip on, any empty slot will get filled by an item.
Yeah, I seem to have accidentally picked up a bunch of like small flasks, so my slots were full.
Oops. I have it so I have to press the button to pick up an item. I don't just do click in case, you know, you don't want to pick up an item.
I like picking up items.
Yeah, well, I like picking up you.
I like having an empty inventory.
Well, only one of those things will happen. Ooh, do you want a short bow?
Ooh, maybe. I don't know if it's any good.
Goes
or not.
faster, attack speed 1.5 attacks per second.
I like it.
Yep.
My mana
Oh no.
is gone.
Yeah, these are new, the goats jumping off the cliff.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, cool.
Yep. So, fun thing, I don't know if you've ever noticed it. The waypoint, the three little things here, they point towards the way to go. It's an arrow.
Oh, cute.
Really, it's them marking the guy. Okay, so now we go back to town. Walk down the ramp. And you go through that portal.
Alrighty.
If I go through the portal, it's gonna disappear, so you go through first. I gotta go hook up the dishwasher, and I'll meet you in there. I got move speed boots, so I'll catch up.
Alright, here I go into the flooded depths. Actually, let me check my inventory real quick. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, that's a good bowl. That's a good bowl. This is garbage. This might be useful. Ooh, 7 to 18. Only one slot, though. I'll keep it in mind. Better jerkin. Oh, it's got stuff on it. Evasion rating, extra life, lightning resistance, block recovery. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's go bye-bye. And so I've already got shoes, so I don't need these. I don't care. Alright, let's do this. Let's see, what can I upgrade next? Aspect of the Eagle. Damage with bows, accuracy, life, movement speed. Damage over time! Hell yeah. Oh, I only get 2 of these. Alright, Ballistic Mastery. That's good. Damage and attack speed. So, it's at various points throughout the game, we'll get respec points, but not very many. Like, maybe like 8 out of like, you know, the 120 or so points you can get. But there are items. One of the currency items is a Orb of Regrets, which you can use to get a free, well, not free, but you can get a respec point out of it. And the metagame is kind of centered around these currency items. I talked a little bit about them. For instance, this Orb of Chance, this will upgrade a normal item, meaning like an item that doesn't have any like extra abilities. Like this is a rare item. It's yellow, which means it has a bunch of extra things on it. This is a regular item. It doesn't have any extrinsics, I guess. I don't know what they're called. So, upgrading a normal item to a random rarity. You know what? Let's actually do that. Can I do this on this? No, because sockets are not empty. So I'll probably get a magic item, which is just like 1 or 2 extra abilities. But yeah, all right, yeah, adds physical damage. So yeah, that's worth it. But that's a simple form of gambling. So I could have gotten like a super rare item with that, but probably not. Some items will re-roll the stats on those extra you know, I keep wanting to say abilities, not abilities. Others will re-roll the base stats, I think. Yeah, basically, like I said, one of the most important ones is the Orb of the Chromatic Orb, excuse me, which can re-roll the color of these. So, like, right now, these are 2 green sockets. Oh, hey, Mega Rami, how you doing? So I got 2 green sockets on this, and it's gonna normally be green because that is a dexterity-based piece of armor. Oh, Grunt's back. And
Did you kill
those.
the crab?
No, I'm in the submerged area here. I'm working my way through it.
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, one of the late game things you can do is re-roll the colors of the sockets. And sometimes that's going to take a lot of orbs, because if you want red slots on a piece of magic armor, you're not going to get it for a very long time, probably, because there's a very low chance of that happening. But if you just want like straight red sockets on, you know, a strength item, that's fine. You'll probably only need like a couple.
The higher the stats, like the base stats, like the requirements of an item are on a certain thing, basically the more weighted it is towards those.
Yeah.
If it's strength and dexterity based, it'll want to roll red and green. If it's intelligence based, it'll want to roll blue or intelligence socket. And yeah, fun facts from the lore of the game. The skill gems are made through a thing called thaumaturgy. The gems are made to socket into the armor pieces, because if you tried to socket them into your body, which some people did, you turned into a horrible abomination akin to something out of Bloodborne.
Do you use fire damage?
No, I'm physical and chaos.
Cool. Let's do this one then.
Okay. You see the circle I'm talking about, right? When you
Yeah.
down? Yeah. You want it, like, it'll light those up in green whenever they're being hit with it.
All placed. Shall we light it up?
Here we go.
Yeah, Rami, Path of Exile, it's a fun game. It took me a while to get into it, but...
Oh yeah, this is a game you can bounce off of really easily.
Yeah. Like, some people, they take one look at that passive tree and they just die. But if you get past that, it can be fun.
Yeah, I played it a little bit with you guys, and I enjoyed it. I just have a hard time getting into things. It filled that void that Diablo 2 hold in my heart.
Yeah. Another game similar to this is like Grim Dawn, and I tried playing that, and it was fun. I didn't get into it as much as this though, and that one's more like Titan Quest than anything, I think.
Yeah, my problem with Grim Dawn is just that it's always the same. This game, it's like, oh, there's always new mechanics being added and stuff, and it's like, you get sick of it, well, just come back in like, you know, half a year and there'll be new stuff.
They changed the skin of this boss.
Oh, yeah, he's more of a lobster-looking thing now.
He used to be just a crab, but now he's Crab King. He also doesn't turn into the shell mode, he just dies when you feed him, but to make up for that, he has double health that he normally did, so...
Yeah, I hate these enemies, you gotta kill them twice.
Yeah, well this guy you only have to kill once. Also, watch out for his friends coming out of the water. That's been there forever.
Yeah, I might be a little quiet. I'm not in a great position to the microphone right now.
Jay's currently doing the lobster dance.
I can try and boost you guys real quick.
Boost me, baby.
Yeah, 1 second. Discord only. Hey, say something, you guys.
Blah blah.
Alright, Grunt, you're good. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
Nice. Alright.
Might actually be a bit too loud, but we'll see.
Ah! Do you have any portal scrolls?
Oh, yeah.
Drop one. There you go.
There you go. Good.
Alright, now we can go get our passive point. There are many quests that give you books of skill, which give you a free passive point. If you go through the entire campaign and do all the stories that you're supposed to do, you get 22 extra skill points.
Yeah.
Plus 2 if you decide to kill all of a certain thing instead of siding with one of them for a special thing. I'm not saying what it is, because I'm not spoiling the game for people. They'll have to see once you get to Act 2.
Yeah, I'll try this.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder.
Alright, ancestral
Oh, quite the chowder. Oh, book of skill. Oh, yeah, I see ya.
Stay sharp out there.
Stay sharp out there. Oh, respect to the eagle. Okay,
I like the voice actors in this game, they're good.
Yeah, they are. Alright, where to now?
Well now, we go back to the ledge.
Oh, yeah.
And if the instance is reset, that's okay, because we just follow the arrows.
Cool! Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, there's all kinds of little hints like that. I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, in the later acts, when you're going through it's the city of Sarn, and you're trying to get through it, the dead bodies next to the door tell you which way to go.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that either. Actually, come to think of it, I think the only one I knew about was in the forest. It's like one way goes to the spider's lair and one goes to the bandit
Yeah,
lair.
there's like the old road that's like lit by a torch. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of like broken area on the road. That shows
Same thing like that in the other one. If you're going towards Oak, there's a cobbled road that's near the waypoint, and you walk that, and that's how you get to it. Also, yeah, if you're in the chat right now, the person typing from the RetroFox thing is Jay. Because typing while playing this game means you will die. A lot.
Well, it's more that I don't want to talk over you guys when you're like doing your thing.
I mean, you're the person that is hosting the stream, so you can talk over whoever you want right now.
But I feel that.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna joke and be like, Growlers is fine! But I'm not that bad. Instead, I'll just say a quote from my favorite cartoon. Aw, isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
That was such a great underrated show.
Yeah. Why didn't we ever get a remake of it?
Why indeed? That seems like it'd be, well, it is a little obscure. It's not like well-known like, you know, Hanna-Barbera stuff is with Jellystone.
I mean, it's so obscure that whenever I put that as my icon, I put the other version, like the real version of it as my Steam icon, someone was like, oh cool, it's like a zombie version of your character. I'm like, no, that's the actual character that the thing's based on. And they're like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Actually, ooh, could you imagine, and like, at some point in the future, like, there's enough nostalgia for Cartoon Network stuff that we could get like all the Cartoon Network characters together in something like Jellystone? That'd be amazing.
That would be cool. They kind of did that though on like the bumpers. They had the Cartoon Network like whole like that 3D animated like town thing. Where
Yeah.
they had, like, the 2D guys. They could do something like that.
Yeah, imagine a whole show like that. That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, you take that. You're doing
Oh.
Check my shabby jerkin real quick.
I've already got rings, but thank you though.
It's actually about the same to this, but yeah, that's better.
Magic Mall.
I'll keep this just so I can sell it.
Ooh, increased physical damage, cool. That would be nice if I had another item that had links on it.
It's generally not worth selling stuff. I mean, in the early game, yeah, just to get basic supplies and stuff, but later on, how do I want to say this? There are, you know how there was the Harajuku Cube and Diablo 2. Well, this game has something like that, but it involves the vendors instead. If you give them like certain things, they'll transmute them into other things.
Yeah, I'm about to do the thing. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Protect her, protect me. But yeah, this game has many vendors and new ways to get items and stuff. And it's kind of cool.
So like, if I found an item that had like a red, a green, and a blue socket all linked together, I could sell that for a chromatic one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gwennon. I thought you were a bad guy.
And if you have a loot filter, it can help you look for stuff with even greater clarity.
Yeah.
Loot filters are officially sanctioned by GGG, and one person who makes really good ones is called NeverSync. Shoutouts to NeverSync. If you Google NeverSync, it will immediately try to autocorrect to loot filter. So, that's how popular they are.
He just never sinks?
Nope, he's always floating. Alright, now we're in the next area, and look, there's another...
Well, how about that?
Now, on the bottom there, I was gonna say, if you have the icon for it, that means you can place the explosives. However,
you got here first.
I have the icon. Yep. Do you do fire damage at all?
Nope, I do caustic.
Alright, cool. So, do that, and then over here. Alright. Ooh, a large mana blast. That's good. Oh, there's one of those runic guys.
Nah. What's the first game that did skeleton in a wheel enemies?
Hot Wheels Skeleton Adventure.
No, isn't that an enemy in Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
I think it is, yeah. In one of those games, there's a guy that rides in a wheel.
Why is that such a thing?
It's funny. See, it made you laugh.
yeah, you're not wrong.
There's some pretty funny enemies in this game. Skeleton and Wheel, though, just reminds me of the droidekas from Star Wars. The ones that roll up.
Oh yeah, from yeah, the prequels.
The first, yeah, we got goats.
Oops.
We're getting close to another unique boss.
You look too much like those big buff goats. I keep shooting you and ignoring the goats.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to put some armor on so I'm easily distinguishable?
No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding.
I'll put this big red thing on so that way you can see where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
So when you see this big red line, you know where to not attack. Unless they're around me, in which case you can't attack.
Well, I mean,
friendly fire is not a thing, thankfully.
I'll just, you know, I do explosive caustic damage, so whatever.
Yeah. And here's another unique boss. Iron Point Forsaken. There we go. Okay, oh yeah, we got goats up here, watch out, there's gonna be a bunch of them. And then a really big one. Stomps all. You gotta beat this guy so you can rescue her.
The fun.
I've already rescued her, so I don't need to. but I will because.
Yes, this is a another old league, I think. The fortune teller.
Yep, she was originally part of the
Prophecy League, is that it?
Yeah, prophecy. I was like, cause like metaphysical, what? No, not metamorph. But I'm like, oh yeah. She has a monkey. There was a network error on my stream.
Monkey. Oh, what?
No, it's fine. It was on the Twitch thing. I mostly have it up just so I can watch chat anyway. But like I just zoomed that back into it. It's like, oh no, the video stopped playing. I'm like, well, that doesn't affect the chat.
So yeah, her whole deal is you'll find silver coins randomly, and you can give those to her, and she'll give you a prophecy, which is sometimes something stupid like, oh, you'll find a bunch of rats in this specific area, and then you go to that area, and hey, there's rats everywhere. But sometimes
hey, rats
it'll be
are good.
well, I mean, yeah, okay, you're right. But sometimes it'll be like, oh, if you like sell this particular type of item to a vendor, you'll get like way more money. Or sometimes it'll like turn. You wear a certain piece of armor to a boss fight, kill him, and you'll get like a unique piece or something.
Yeah. Okay. So now it says return to town for assistance. So let's go back to town.
Wahee.
You talk to Nessa, and she gives you items.
Tale of Brutus. Brutus was the warden of the Axiom prison. It's true that Brutus has my pity. Yes, if you said it,
Brutus was warden of.
Oh, manipulation. Multiple projectiles. Yes.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Ooh.
What?
I can actually put 2 support gems on my caustic arrow.
Nice. You got the links for it?
Yes. Yeah. Support gems will add a multiplier to your mana usage, though, so it's not always worth it to get a shitload of support gems.
Yeah.
Let's see, I want to go up this way, and what's this? It's the Death Wheel. Chaos resistance and chaos damage. Oh, yeah. So, like Diablo, you have defenses against different elements. Fire, cold, lightning. But you also have chaos, which I think what I'm doing is chaos damage, the poison. That's usually represented as like a poison damage. And it's fairly easy to get fire, cold, and lightning resistance. It's usually much more difficult to get chaos.
Chaos is damage over time, like you said, and it can also bypass energy shield, unless specified otherwise.
Yes, there's actually so on the edge of the skill wheel, or yeah, the passives are these big ones. These are called Keystones, and there's one. These usually are like they give you something really good, but you know, take something away in return. There's one that gives you complete immunity to chaos damage, but it reduces your health to 1. But that's worth it.
Yeah, that's actually between the one to the right of Eldritch Batter.
Yeah. Oh, I was almost there actually. Yeah, chaos inoculation. Maximum life becomes 1 immune to chaos damage, but it's worth it if you've got energy shields. Because then you can just focus on energy shields and be like, ah, fuck health, I don't need health.
Fun fact, the build I'm actually doing on my main is an energy shield. It's a chaos inoculation ice build.
I've actually always wanted to try that, but I never got around to it.
It was rough to start, but I've got 3,000 energy shield, and I'm doing maps, and it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Where are you at? Oh,
you're back in.
You're back in the prison. I'm actually really tired, so I might stop playing, but I will still stay here and coach you and stuff. But I do want to give you an item that will help you on your journey. I found these while we were playing, so you can have those.
Thank you.
Those are very good boots. But yeah, I'm gonna get off the game, but I am gonna still be here in spirit. I've been digging in the yard with my dad to try to put a new deck on the side of our yard. So it's been a lot of physical work. We've been busting up sandstone and shoveling it and moving it. So I'm just wiped out.
Well, thanks for joining us, and take care of yourself.
I mean, I'm still gonna stay here.
Oh, you mean in voice? Oh, okay.
He means in Discord, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Do I have puncture?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna like make you go through the whole thing of getting my thing set up and then only be here for like an hour.
I mean, it's fine, and would have been kind of funny, but yeah.
It's
Yeah, well,
3239. Thanks for following. Oh, so that's called unawares. Yeah. So what Grunt just gave me was a unique item, and unique items are not necessarily like the best thing. They all depend on what you're going for. They usually are like, oh, it'll do something really cool, but it'll be kind of mediocre in other ways. So it's basically useful for like specific builds, or sometimes they're just good for like leveling. Like this is a good like leveling thing. It's just, oh, okay, it's simple movement speed increase, can't be frozen, increased mana. Yeah, there's no real downsides to it. It's just a good leveling piece of equipment.
Yeah,
these
pretty
can...
much
Oh, go ahead.
the leveler's starting kit is the Wanderlust boots, the Gold Rim headgear, which gives you plus 40% all elemental resistances, which is really nice. If you're doing magic, there's certain wands that are usable at level 1. There's bows that are level 1 pretty much. And I think there's gloves, but then the biggest thing is the Tabula Rasa, which is a giant white robe which has 6 linked sockets, and they're all white, but it doesn't give you anything else.
But that is incredibly powerful, because white sockets can... Any gem can be slotted into those, and they're all linked.
Yeah.
It is incredibly rare. That's a super late game. You might not ever see one of like 6 links. And to be able to put any socket on there, that is incredibly powerful. So it's very worth it, even though it doesn't give you any armor whatsoever.
I would like to interject with the new league. Talking to the lady Gwennon, if you chance the items, you can get a Tabula Rasa from her.
Oh, cool.
You just have to get the right base type. Like, I actually got those boots from, like, the boots base type from her at the low level. Now you're at an Ascendancy plaque, which is one of the trials you have to do for the Ascendancies.
So, each one of these has a different type of trap, and these are always incredibly dangerous because they do a percentage amount of health damage. So, you can kind of... I mean, you can get hit by these, like, maybe once or twice, and after that it's like, yeah, you're probably going to be dying. So this one is spike traps. Later there's going to be like buzzsaw traps and like buzzsaw things and flame traps, poison traps. And, yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff. Now I got to go back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with the boots you had on, you could actually make it 2 of those at a time. But I wouldn't risk it going that direction.
Yeah, I got hit. That took almost half my health. Yeah.
Use a health potion.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter how high level you are with these, they'll always do the same amount of damage.
Unless you have damage over time resistance.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But that's a late game thing.
Eventually I'll get like movement skills to like, you know, move fast or teleport or whatever. And that'll help me get through these low level ones, but eventually you'll get to mazes that have totems that like hurt you if you do that, which can be destroyed, but then they'll just like come back up again, and oops, I fucked up.
Beauty will grow from your remains.
And now I get a Chuck E. Cheese token. The prison, Act 1 completed.
You got your plaque. Remember to brush your teeth.
So what does that get you?
So, once I get all 6 of those, which I have to go all the way to the end of, what is it, Act 3 for? That'll open up the Labyrinth, which is at the beginning of Act 3. And then that's a big, like, everyday it's a different seed. So if I fuck up, I can go back again, and it'll be the same basic layout. But the individual areas will still be randomized. But like, okay, this area will always be linked to that area, which will always be linked to this area, so on and so forth.
If I remember correctly, the normal and cruel ones, which are the first two beginning ones, are actually the same no matter what at every league start. But the one that randomizes every time is the third and the fourth ones.
Oh, okay.
Which are the mid-end game and then the end game ones.
But yes, it's basically a big collection of different maps that all have deadly traps in them, like that one. And then 3 boss fights in between. And completing it gets you an ascendancy, which is, you know, extra points towards a sub-class. And then the ability to imbue, like, a piece of armor with, like, a special ability.
Yeah, like your gloves, your boots, or your helmet.
Yeah.
You can enchant them with something. The glove ones are pretty good. They make it so when you attack, certain things will happen. The boots ones can be fun. You can get stuff like critical chance while you're moving, or it's weird stuff, or it's like extra move speed if you haven't been hit recently. The big one that you always go for though is the helmet enchant, because they can give you like skill bonuses. Like there's a lot of skills, so you're probably not gonna get the one that you want, but you can get things like increased earthquake radius and stuff like that on your helmet, which is fun.
Yeah. Well, this is this is your instance, so I can't do this, but that's okay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
That's
sorry.
Right. No, it's fine. Like I said, we're gonna be encountering her like literally every map, so there's gonna be.
And there's also more of those. It's not just her. You will find potentially up to 3 other people.
Oh jeez.
That also want your help and give you different items.
Your help. I need someone to push the button.
I don't want to spoil because you gotta find out.
Yeah,
also have chips. I'm muting.
Huh?
I'm eating chips, so I'm muting.
Okay. Yeah, the leagues have been pretty hefty lately. They've been doing less frequent, but like larger expansions. Like last one I played was the Heist, which involved like going to this separate area where a bunch of like thieves would gather up, and you'd plan heists to you know, steal stuff from secure areas. And it was a huge, elaborate thing, and kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, honestly, but it was fun.
My mana is gone.
Honestly, I like Heist more than the last leagues they've been doing.
I keep forgetting I got the skill. Is it good? Yeah, it's okay.
I did enough challenges in the Heist League to get the cat, because it's a cat with a bow tie.
Oh.
You can't go wrong with that.
You never go wrong with a cat with a bow tie.
Yeah. And it was a calico, so usually I'll run with that one and the orange cat. In memory of my fallen comrade cats.
No. Yeah, I died a couple times.
No, I didn't mean... I meant my actual cats.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for interjecting myself into that. No, I feel
No,
like an
it's
idiot.
okay. No, you didn't know. It's okay. You do die a lot though, so it's track. And I'm biting my tongue this whole time because I'm like watching you and I'm just like,
Uh-oh, what am I doing?
No, it's just, I'm like, okay, at this level I'm usually here, and I'm like, it's interesting watching someone else play.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have a route in mind, and so I just kind of like...
No, it's fine, it's interesting, you know.
It's interesting how bad you play.
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm kidding, I'm sorry.
Like it's chaotic, but it's also it's got nuance to it, you know.
Yeah, just like my cable management.
Yeah. Like no matter how slow you are, you will never be on the level that my dad was when he played Path of Exile. when it was They made it so you went through the 4 acts 3 times. Once on normal, once on cruel, and once on merciless. He would make it all the way to the end of Act 4 in the first playthrough, and then make a new character.
Oh, did he not
He never
know,
got the
or-
maps. No, he did. He just didn't want to play through it all again. He didn't want it to get more
That's fair.
challenging.
Yeah, so it used to be, this game was a lot like, like Diablo 2, where to get the full experience, to get to the highest difficulty, you had to play through the game 3 times, identically, except, like, every monster was more powerful. They changed that in the last couple of years to where they added so it used to be 4 acts 3 times. They added a 5th act, and then added acts 6 through 10, which was
They actually
retreading
added
the same
Act
area.
5 through.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
all at
5
once.
through 10, not just And what they did is acts 6 through 10 retread the areas that the first 5 acts go through, but it's a different thing. Like stuff has happened since then. The plot is extended.
You find out your actions indeed have consequences to the surrounding fauna.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same area, but it looks different, and it's different monsters, even though they're kind of based on the same ones. It's a different feel. It's much more chaotic than it used to be.
Oh, speaking of chaotic, do you remember the old Brutus fight?
The old Brutus fight? Oh shit! What do you mean? Oh shit!
That was such good timing.
Okay, you don't just drop in on him. Okay, he's here. Alright.
That was so good. Yeah, he doesn't spawn skeleton friends anymore. You have, yeah.
This is a lot more
When he does
tight quarters.
when he does the ground poundy thing, he does it 3 times. So just try to get away from him. Yeah, that. And then he'll do the hook grab and then slap you. Yeah, he only does so many moves. So if you just drop some poison on him, he will die. He just wants to hug you, clearly.
With his nail fists. His hook.
This
I'm
guy
kinda
is just like the butcher from Diablo.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't summoned anything. Like, every boss seems to have, like, a summon, just so you can, like, refill your flasks and have something to, like,
He used to,
necromance
but not
off of.
anymore.
I would do for
That's
any
weird.
wounded animal, Brutus.
And now you go through there, and that's where you used to fight him at.
Yeah! I don't care.
That was a new change they made this league. That was the only change they made to the bosses this league, was just changing where Brutus was at.
Oh, did they change the Dweller of the Deep earlier?
Actually no, yeah, they did, I think they changed his skin last league. I don't know for sure though. Let me put it this way, Zombie. I'm contemplating putting together my Gundam model and seeing which gets done first. You making it to the second part of the game, or me finishing?
Oh, well, fine. Here we go.
No, I'm joking.
Here we go.
I'm joking. Please
Here
stop.
we go.
You're making the first mistake. You're gonna run headfirst into Piety.
Wait, why is that a bad thing? Doesn't she just, like, instantly disappear?
Yeah, but then you can't go through there anyway.
Yeah, but I can't go through there any... What's the problem?
No, you run into her. She goes, "Find your own way in, Exile!" And it's
Exile?
really terrifying.
Well,
She screams at you.
Oh, it's gonna be scary. I see. Alright.
Yeah, she screams at you like a cackling witch. She curls her monkey's paw and says, "Alright, you want to get inland? You gotta do it a different way." It's scary. Oh yeah, for more explanation, fun facts. The game has many different rarities of items. White items are basic items with just a regular implicit modifier, such as a ring, which will have a certain base type. Oh, there she is, screaming. Get it! She's like, "Get away from me!"
That wasn't scary at all.
It was, she screams.
It was scary when I was 2.
Oh, never mind, that was a different one. She had a different line beforehand. So I think she says a different one depending on who you are. She always screams, "Find your own way inland." I think it's because you're. I think the ranger has the thing for her. So I think Heidi has the thing for her too.
Maybe.
But I don't know. But anyway, I got sidetracked.
No.
Oh no, what's going on?
I clicked and dragged it to the top.
Okay, so real quick, once you get to a safe area, there's a thing that you can do. It's called, it binds the mouse cursor to the game, and that won't happen.
But what if
that in the option
what if I want to?
Okay, if you want to live in the chaos realm, go for it.
Hey, I'm dealing chaos damage. I might as well.
No, I don't mean like that, but
Oops, that's not the map. That's map.
That's that's the microtransactions.
M for microtransactions, yes.
M for money. But white items have 1 implicit. Magic items can have 1 to 2 extra modifiers. Rare items can have some more modifiers. And then unique items are, as they say, unique versions of certain item bases that'll have extra stats on them or different stats depending on who made it. A lot of the unique items are actually made by people that like put money into the game. They can get their own custom uniques made, along with divination cards, which are something else you'll learn about later.
I guess I should mention that since I was talking about the fortune teller. Yeah, you can find divination cards, and there's like probably what hundreds of different ones.
Yeah, they all give you different items and outcomes.
Yeah, each one give you different items or stuff, I guess. But the trick is that you got to get a full set. And you know the simple ones are like oh you only need to have 2 of the same card, but some are like, oh, you gotta have like 6 or more for the really
I think the biggest stack is one for this thing. It's like something like Charon the Sword. It's 27.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you trade those with her or with another NPC later on, and they'll give you the stuff that's on them. Keep forgetting I have this potion. All roads lead to the farm, huh? Is that another known bot?
Yeah, I'm just kind of going through, checking out bot names.
Oh. I was gonna say I did not see that. I don't know what you're looking at.
That'd be useful. So before this, Jay and I watched the newest Lower Decks. It had something that made me very happy. A giant skeleton.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that thing. So in the animated series of Star Trek, you know, that was based on the original. There was an episode where, for some reason, there was a clone of Spock named Spock 2. Because we're real original here. And for some reason, it was a giant.
Oh.
And Lower Decks likes to reference the animated series, so there, Spock's 2's corpse was in a collection.
Yeah, so it's just a skeleton hanging from the ceiling. That's like, it's massive. It's like 30 feet tall, 40 feet tall at least, and it's wearing a battered TOS era science officer outfit. And I lost my shit. I haven't actually seen this episode. I just know about it, and I completely forgotten until I see the skeleton with its, like, you know, blue Starfleet uniform. And I'm like, holy shit, it's giant Spock. And Jay's just like, wait, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Holy shit, he's dead!
Yeah, for all the Star Trek I've seen, I've not seen that much of the animated series.
Ooh, I think the reason I know about this is there was a website called the Agony Booth that would, it wasn't just for Star Trek, but it would review just like weird, like stuff. And I think they had a section for the animated series. And this was like 15 years ago. I must have read about this. Never seen it, but I guess I just retained just enough knowledge to be like, holy shit, it's giant Spock. Anyway, what I'm in now is a Vol side area. And these are like little corrupted areas that have, you know, tougher enemies and stuff. And everything's kind of wiggly and weird and bloody. And at the end, you fight a boss, and you might get a corrupted Vol gem, which is a more powerful, generally, version of a skill gem that has a secondary mode where once it charges up by killing enough people, it'll unleash a more powerful second mode. So that's what I meant when I said that my old summoner build was using Vol summon skeletons. Ooh, a unique longbow, cool. Serrated arrow quiver, cool. Vol vessel. Vol burning arrow. It's not actually what I'm using, but I do have it. Fires an arrow that explodes, dealing fire damage to its target and other nearby enemies with an increased chance of igniting them. So just a big bomb, I guess, that it can detonate. It's worth keeping around, I guess. These...
I have Sunny D.
Sunny D?
Yeah.
Nobody ever drinks the purple stuff.
I don't know what it is.
Nobody does.
So you call it purple stuff.
Yeah. Because it's... I don't know.
I would put that Vol burning arrow on like in one of your empty sockets and then just get rid of the regular version.
That's right. Yeah, I should... Yeah, I don't have any right now, but over here underneath the mini-map, I would sometimes have like a picture of one of my gems that I'm using with you know, a plus arrow on it. And that means that you can actually upgrade your skills just by having them equipped. So if... is that the right one? No, it's double strike. I want burning arrow. So if I just have that equipped, it'll level up with me. And sometimes you don't want that. Like sometimes if you're using a skill, like if I were to use like a strength skill that I don't have the actual strength to use, I might not want to level it up because that might, you know, eventually. I can't level it up if I can't use it after I level it up. But if I were to say like have a piece of equipment that increased my strength temporarily while I had it equipped, and then I equipped it and then I leveled it up, if I ever took that piece of equipment off, I'd lose the ability to use that skill.
Yeah. But that's something for tomorrow's zombie. Today's zombie can use Vol fire burning arrow.
So yeah, I got the regular burning arrow, and then I got the Vol burning arrow, which will, you know, I'll just keep that. I'll get rid of this.
Yeah, like
one.
I said, just clear that one slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep the Vol one there, so
And
you can use that whenever you build up charges. You build up charges as you kill enemies. Some Vol skills take more charges, some can actually hold multiple uses, depending on how many monsters you kill.
Yeah.
But all Vol skills now come with that extra variant where they actually have the regular version as well. Because sometimes there used to be a thing where the Vol skills would only have the Vol versions and not the other ones.
Yeah, and it was a huge drain on your socket count.
So they changed it. So now you can get Vol versions that have, well, you get the gems that have the Vol versions, but they also have the basic one too. So if you want to do a 6-link support with the Vol version, boom.
Wait a minute, Grunt.
What?
Are you telling me that grinding gear games actually made something easier for the player?
It's stranger than fiction.
That guy hurt.
You killed a unique monster, the Burning Menace. That's one of the challenges for this league. There are 40 challenges in all to complete.
Can you find them all?
Every league, from now until forever, whenever they close this godforsaken game down, will give you microtransaction rewards for doing challenges in the game. For doing 12, you'll usually get something that's kind of small. For doing 24, you get a medium-sized one, and then if you do 36, you get a large one. Ooh, yeah. What did you get?
I got Stormcloud. It does no physical damage, but does for my level, it does a shitload of lightning damage.
That's honestly, look at that attack speed though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I would put that on just because you're not doing physical, you're doing chaos, so you do lightning and chaos damage.
Yeah.
Look at your damage now. See what it
Look
says.
at my damage now. And look
Well, no,
where
you can
are.
just highlight your skill on the bottom right there, and it'll tell you your
Yeah,
DPS.
Oh yeah, DPS 94.4.
And you can compare it by just putting that weapon back up in there and mousing over it.
Oh, that's way bigger. 24.7. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I also got a much better quiver. Oh, I get to 1 to 4 damage. That's all the physical I get.
No, but look at those bottom ones, 2 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 to 5. So yeah, so 3
so
to
now
9.
check out your
109.2. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Now you're doing the big damage.
There you go. Oh, it's scary.
Nothing says love like an arrow in the. Oh.
Actually,
I can't say that on Twitch.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You can't say arrow in the knee on Twitch. Oh no, I said it.
Oh,
here comes the Skyrim players.
Jail.
But yeah, I have Sunny D, and it's pretty okay.
Is it Sunny D on the knee? Operation. A whole bucket, see? Operation.
I could drink a whole bucket of Sunny D right now.
I can't remember the last time I remember it giving me like really bad heartburn for some reason. Last time I had it.
Oh yeah, it gives me it makes my throat tingle.
With potential.
Yes, potential pain.
Come on now, don't go all day.
Oh, come on, Dan.
Yeah, there's another
Per amulet.
His name is Tujan.
Dexterity.
Yeah, you're really gonna want a new a loot filter to help you.
Yeah, probably. But everything that drops, I'm just picking up every bit I can of like this new currency. It's showing up as just like regular currency stuff. Yeah,
no, that's fair. But
Boy,
if you do decide to keep playing this, I'm just gonna send you a link to the page.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Actually, oh shoot, I should have put that lower. That'll work.
You can undo it actually.
Yeah,
Mouse over,
that's fine. That's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Take your subpar loot.
It's not fine. So if I go here, then here, then can I go? Oh, I just barely have enough room. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, boy.
You're welcome. Iggy has subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 14 months in a row. Whoa. I think Jay is away, so I will do the honors of saying what they usually say. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Thanks, Grunt. No, I am currently purging chat of a whole bunch of bot accounts.
Oh.
So for those who don't know, there's been a massive increase in the amount of hate raids and harassment and all that happening on Twitch. Bots will swarm a channel, and then another channel will raid, and everything will start spamming a whole bunch of racist, homophobic, terrible shit. Attempt to dox you and a bunch of other stuff.
It's wonderful.
Twitch has done little to nothing to combat this, which is why we're taking part in the 8-day off Twitch campaign that's happening on September 1st.
We're striking.
We will not be streaming. Yeah, we're on strike for that one day. No streams from us for that day, and no watching any streams. And because the only way to get Twitch's attention is to hit them in the wallet.
And hopefully some really big streamers will take part in it, so they'll actually feel the pain that they deserve.
That they deserve, yes.
I seriously, I saw a Twitter thing where someone was like, yeah, Twitch told me just to block the word, and they're like, okay. They made a program that was designed to pretty much go through and find every single variation of a word that they could like block. They use the example of like a jogger, someone who jogs, and they're like, okay, they made a bot that could find every variation of that using like certain letters. They didn't even use the ones that were like all the ones that could be used on Twitch, and they found like over 1 million different combinations of words that could be used for that. Could be used for other things too. And that wouldn't be bad if the fact that you can only do one of those chat messages every 30 seconds to add one of those like block terms for the word. So they said it would have to be running 24 hours a day for 76 days to block one word. So, yeah. I did also find out something. The hate raids are usually only targeting streams that have tags like LGBT, LGBTQ, etc. Like stuff like that. Pretty much all the ones for those. Like they're even like targeting people like people of color playing. I'm not sure if that's the proper term. Excuse me. I'm just a poor white boy who doesn't know nothing and mean no harm. But no. I just want to see people have fun on this fucking website.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
You know, all of that Jeff Bezos money, they should be able to invest in systems to protect their content creators. Because, you know, without us, they got nothing.
All that Jeff Bezos money, and they invested in the helicopter heap.
Invested in Thanos coffers.
Oh no.
God, the helicopter heap.
That was honestly hilarious, and watching like the behind the scenes of that was even funnier because what basically happened was the map just got stuck where it's like, okay, spawning a helicopter, okay, spawning a helicopter, okay, spawning a helicopter, and it's like, no, stop. And then once they reached a certain point, it stopped spawning it. But no matter how many of them they deleted, more would just spawn in, and it just made a noise that was so loud.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, HLVR AI. Whenever they were going through that part in Black Mesa where there's like the helicopter on the side of the cliff, they were in Gmod on that map, but there was a trigger with the map where something was messed up, where it just, when they hit a certain point, it just kept spawning a helicopter on that one singular spot.
I thought we were talking about the Thanos copter in Loki.
No.
No, but that could be part of the helicopter heap, sure.
Yeah, why not? Every helicopter, every famous helicopter ever in existence is part of the helicopter heap. Why not?
I think I got them all.
Hooray! Got a
Thankfully,
banner all good spots.
People have been like documenting all these bots, and there's a search engine for them, and I've just been going down the list.
Oh shit.
How about that keep cursor in window option?
Yeah, how about it?
Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good right now, huh?
Nah.
I sense sass.
I'm ZombieCat. I like making things difficult.
I just want to be able to reach over to the other screen and like pull up my leveling guide. Is that so wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, Grunt, because like I gave him the exact resolution for the game window, so it's not chopped off on the left and the bottom. But
I was gonna say, Zombie, if you're playing in windowed mode, you can just alt tab over to that other window.
That sounds like work.
Wow, okay, that's work, but clicking and dragging and accidentally resizing your game window isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair. It honestly, it makes perfect sense why you're frustrating me, because you're a cat and I'm a dog.
Yeah.
You're just programmed to tick me off.
Oh.
No, I'm not actually mad.
I thought it was the other way around. Usually it's the dog that wants to play with the cat. The cat's like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, honestly, you're right, actually.
yeah,
we're like
I can
opposite.
attest to that. Bella keeps wanting to play with Mindy, and by play I mean run up to her and bark really loud in her face and block her travel.
Our dog is like that sometimes with the cats, but my cat will usually like jump up and like bear hug her and almost knock her to the floor because he's 20 pounds. So it's really funny to see that happen. I love my cat.
I love your cat too.
I felt so bad the other day. I'm gonna tell the story on stream. I was in the kitchen and I accidentally like stepped on his back paw, like not hard enough to like hurt it or anything. He was fine afterwards, but he made this god awful scream that didn't even sound like a cat. It sounded like a person doing it, and I got scared and then I started laughing because of how ridiculous it was. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm a monster. But it still felt bad because like I stepped on him. I'm gonna make the noise, by the way. So
No.
no. Okay. I'll just describe it then. You guys remember the old Tom and Jerry cartoons? Whenever Tom would get hit, it would do like that loud human scream. It was like that, but deeper.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was just that's pretty much what it was. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I started laughing because it was funny. And then afterwards, he was just really mad at me. But I checked on him and he was fine. And the next day, he was okay with me.
Like, in the couple of times that I accidentally did that to Briscoe, he just lets out a really loud but distinct yow.
Yeah, because they're not expecting it. I think it like surprises them more than anything. Because cats are hardy. They can take a lot of I'd say you can take a lot of damage, but I mean like they get up and they spring back and they bounce off of it and stuff.
Cats are resilient.
Yeah. Because I mean, my cat, like for a while, he would actually just straight up run into walls and stuff, like full force. But he's gotten better about it.
Hey, this is different now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they made that so now you have to fight his crew.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
usually
we're back
they.
to Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, usually they just kind of teleport into around you, but now they come from the ship.
He's very polite for being a pirate, and he's dead.
Yep.
Well, he was already
you know,
dead.
now he's re-dead. Dead
Dead
again? That's something I like. There's like a thing later on where like you take out like this person, and this person's like, you know, what is the dialogue they say? It's funny. I gotta look it up now.
What, when you give him, like when he's like changed to the ship in the docks?
No. I'm talking about Diala when you're doing the when you're in the thing and you go to the two different dreams. Let me find her dialogue thing because they have quotes on the website. Lady Diala, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, so when you're in where is it? Yeah, so after you give her the Eye of Fury Desire, she's like, pry the fury from Calm's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or is undeath really just death with benefits? And then she's like, in which case you didn't kill them because they were already dead. It's all a bit of a gray area really, and completely beside the point.
Toxic rain. I need this. Toxic rain. Some feel dry while others feel the pain. Toxic rain.
A build fast will not endure the pain. Toxic rain.
What's the point?
Follow your passive trees to the letter toxic rain. Maybe if you keep playing, you'll get better.
Precision, smoke line, blink arrow, whirling blades. I don't really need any of those.
Blink arrow if you get that one.
Oh, smoke mine. Oh, this is an AoE for the thing, the travel thing. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Stay sharp out there.
If you decide to play Passive Exile, and this is for people watching, highly recommend you look in the forums and the different classes for build guides and look at videos and see what one looks fun. And then go from there. Ideally, you'll look for ones that'll say like budget, league start, stuff like that, because they're builds that don't require much to get started. You just kind of get up, play them, and go and get gear as you're going in.
Yeah, there's One thing I don't really like about this game is that there's no integrated, like, trading system. Like,
They have an official trading thing on the website now, but yeah, it's very disconnected from the
yeah, I wish it was like, you know, you could do it in-game and not have to go to a website and search it, and then like, you know, alright, is this person online? Okay, well, alright, I'll message them and this.
Chris Wilson specifically said that they didn't want to do that in this game because it would make it too easy and people would get to the end game too fast. So.
Is that why the low-level enemies are easier?
No, that's actually why they
yeah,
that's exactly why. Because they wanted to artificially lengthen the game by just making stuff harder even though it didn't have to. My opinions are my own and may or may not be salty at times because every time I find a really fun build to play, they nerf it to hell until there's literally nothing to play. I used to do Earthquake and they made it clunky and useless.
I remember Earthquake. What did they change about it?
Less area of effect, less damage overall. Tax. It's just, it doesn't feel good anymore. You know?
I gotta update Discord. You're back.
Okay. Discord.
Come on now, don't got all day.
They just changed a lot of stuff and they're like, oh, we made another skill that's like Earthquake, it's called Earth Shatter. But you have to use War Cries with it. It's like, oh, that's dumb. Press more buttons to do actual damage. It's like, how about I just press the one button I want to press?
Press the button.
So now people are doing
builds.
Oh. Now there's people doing builds where it's literally just, oh, no button press, you just walk around and kill stuff. And those are fun. Walking simulator builds.
I've never used smoke mines, so I'm a little rusty on how this. Actually, I'm rusty on how mines work. Period.
I've never used mines at all. Oh snap! Someone came through for me on Twitter and they sent me a link to Gundam stuff. Thanks.
Jade Hatchet. Why is this purple?
Purple. Oh, that just is just a rare item. Oh, I think it's because the base type. That base type is a good. It turns into a good unique. But you can't do anything with it right now. Yeah, the Jade Hatchet turns into the Screaming Eagle. Yeah, it's a good attack speed leveling axe.
Chance to poison. No, I already got poison.
Yeah, if you've already got like poison stuff on your thing, you don't need that.
Exotic coinage. Oh, there are coins in this game. Oh.
You alright? That's the currency you use when you're talking to him to refresh his stuff.
I got 1 penny. What can you give me?
Oh yeah? You wanna save your shillings?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is mostly garbage.
Now here's the thing, when you're talking with him, you can select the item and then you can also change how much you're giving him. If you try to lowball him though, he won't take it. But you can also offer a little bit less than when he's asking and get the item.
Okay.
So say if you want those jeweler's orbs.
I don't.
I just want to show you. So.
I don't.
Well, then I guess I won't explain the mechanic.
Okay.
Okay. Fantastic.
Sorry.
2 hours ago, Grunt, I want you on here so you can explain the mechanics to me.
Well, hey, I said I wanted you on because you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna listen.
I was gonna say, well, you are right about one thing. I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, damage. I don't know why I went back here.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't get that last passive that gives you the big bonus for the chaos damage.
Oh, did I miss that?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wheel,
I did not mean to do that actually. Well, that's why you're here.
No, you're fine.
I
just noticed that I'm like, I do bad stuff on my passive tree sometimes too, where I'll take all the wrong things first and then go for the right stuff. But
well, I mean,
no, it's fine.
Yeah, but I didn't do it on purpose. Is what I mean.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. I'm just giving you go. Because I love you. Whoops. Sorry. That one escaped me. The rest shall not. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Sunny D gives me burps.
Some new burps?
Sunny D gives me burps.
Is it? It's not carbonated, is it?
No, I could drink water and burp.
Well, I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but...
You know where you're going?
No!
Okay, here's a quick hint. Bring your mini-map back up. You see the areas with the blue lines on them?
Yeah.
That indicates it's a way you haven't gone before.
I know.
Well, then go towards it.
I am!
Okay. Don't yell at me, Mom.
Yeah, strongbox. So these, you know, will have interesting stuff in them, but they can also be modified with currency items the same way the other items can. So this is a magic box, which means it has like, you know, 1 or 2 extra things added onto it.
You can identify them before.
Yeah. It ignites me when activated. I think I got a thing that protects against that, but nope, just chill and freeze. Well, you know.
You don't have to worry about ignite as much, really, because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
I worry.
If your fire resistance is low, it'll hurt you.
Oh, well, God. Okay, I guess there's a limit to how far you can go with those smoke mines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to go far with the bow thing, you gotta find Blink Arrow, and I think you get that in Act 2.
Anyway, yeah, then it summons a bunch of guys, and you kill them all, and then there you go. Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so cold and lonely. Embrace me. You know what? I don't trust myself. It's just.
I'm cold.
I'm cold. Abu-dee, abu-dee. Oh, I thought that would take me to the boss fight. I forgot there was one more earlier.
Now listen up. Here's a story about a fish girl who lives in a blue cave. And all day and all night, all she does is eat sailors.
It's more purple now than anything.
Well, who's singing the song here?
The colorblind dog.
Fuck you. You're right. I am the master of all that I survey, and I don't survey anything.
Gulp hide.
Gulp.
Oh, I got 2 things that are good. Okay. But I forgot. I got these things that are really good. Okay, yeah, forget it.
You can always swap them out if you don't like those boots.
No!
Like
They're a gift from my special friend Grunt.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh god. Oh my god.
That hurts so much.
You just turned around a corner and they all were just throwing fish at you and you just got pelted to death.
Oh, it's like IRC
what's the penalty for death?
Right now.
Yeah, when you're on the regular thing, it's nothing. After you get to Act 5, or after you beat Act 5 and you cause a calamity, it becomes 5% of your current level. And then once you get to the end game stuff, it's 10%. So it does add up. You do ideally not want to die. There are leagues that you can play which are hardcore, which if you die once, you get sent to standard, or actually, yeah, you get sent to standard league.
Yeah, it's a prestige thing. You don't actually have any penalties for dying in hardcore other than being removed from hardcore.
Yeah. And I think actually it doesn't take you, like, it doesn't just throw you in the regular standard league where there's no league mechanic going on. It puts you in the standard version of whatever league that you're in. So if you're in hardcore expedition and you die, you get sent to regular expedition. also there's another one where it's a little less hardcore, but it can be if you're antisocial. There's a league, it's called Solo Self-Bound, which, as the name implies, you will not be able to trade or party up with other players. You can only play by yourself, find gear yourself, craft gear yourself, etc. No trading websites, no trading with players in towns. You still see other players in towns, but you won't be able to do anything to them except glare.
I keep meaning to mention this. The stash in town, so it's huge,
Yep.
right? It looks huge. It's got, like, by default, you know, without any, you know, purchasable upgrades, it's got, what, 5 slots?
I think so, yeah.
5 tabs, rather, and each one is, like, a good, like, 2 to 3 times bigger than your inventory. So
Yeah.
it's a lot, but it's shared between every character in standard leagues, so it is possible to, like, over a bunch of, you know, playthroughs to accrue a pretty good amount of stuff.
Correct.
So, like, I've got the purchasable upgrade that gives you a tab for unique items, which will hold 1 of every unique. So I could just toss every unique in there, and then eventually it's like, oh, okay, I don't need to haggle people for stuff because I might have what I need already. But in here, this is a new league, so it's empty by default. And then when the league is over, it'll get merged into the main league inventory, and it'll become a remove only slot. So I can take stuff out of there, but I can never put stuff back in.
Yeah, the remove only ones are annoying because I would like it if they had a system where, like, if you had the currency holding one and you had a remove only one, it'd be cool if you could click it and be like merge with the pre-existing one in the main.
Yeah, that's actually what I was doing when you were talking to me in game. Is like, I need to remove, like, one of these characters. I got too many, but let me make sure she doesn't have anything, like, useful. But
Yeah.
I can't tell which one which one of the tabs is hers because they're all the same. So I spent like half an hour putting stuff into the current standard.
Yeah, all those stash tabs are, you know, based on the character. So if you have remove only tabs, I think they're based on the character. Or it might just merge them all in at the end of a league. So whatever you got in those remove only tabs, they'll stay there forever. You can't put anything in them, but you have to remove items from them.
They'll stay there forever even if you remove everything?
No, once you remove everything and you close out the window, and I think if you log off, they'll delete them once they're empty. But if you leave them there and if you don't take all the stuff out of them and you leave them there, they'll just stay filled up with them until the servers inevitably go down forever. I mean, it could happen.
I mean, we're all gonna eat it when the snakes rise up.
Yeah. I'm still sad that one of my favorite Diablo-like games got shut down. It was fun.
Which one?
Marvel Heroes 2015.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I've heard of it.
Yeah, it was basically a Diablo-like game with Marvel heroes, like Marvel characters. So you could play, like, with fully decked out passive trees and like items and stuff. You could play as like Captain America, Iron Man, Rocky Raccoon, Loki, Thor, all these other characters. And then they started adding in new ones, like they started adding in like villains and stuff. So you can play as Doctor Doom, Juggernaut. You can play as like Wolverine, Cyclops. And they all had like voice lines and stuff. And there was a lot of voice actors in that game, though they did reuse some of them for some of them, but it was really hard to tell who was who. And then the CEO did some really bad stuff, and Marvel caught wind of it, and they shut Gazillion down, and the servers were like, oh yeah, we're gonna shut them down at the end of the year. And then that Thanksgiving, they announced that like at the beginning of November, saying that yeah, the servers are going down at the end of the year. And then that Thanksgiving, the company got shut down. All the people that worked there were basically laid off, and all their vacation money and stuff that they had like saved up in the company was nuked. They didn't get any of it. So yeah, that's what happened. And that happened right before Thor Ragnarok came out, so they were actually working on costumes and stuff for characters for like Thor and stuff that were based around the movie. Oh yeah, sorry I'm talking over this.
Oh, it's fine. It's like there's any dialogue or anything.
Well yeah, there is. There's like that, screaming, and then she dies, and then your character says,
That's what did this to you, Mervale.
"Your love for a man." See? And each of the characters that you play as have a different word. Okay, before you put your point in, to the left there, to the left there, Chaos Wheel.
Yes.
There you go. Now you have Chaos Resistance.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank God.
Like fuck.
Finally, put a passive point somewhere useful.
Oh no, it was all an illusion. All that gold I passed was nothing but bones.
Yeah, it was bones and rotting meat.
Truly, we are the real N. Orlando.
Truly, we were the gold all the time.
It's my lucky day.
But yeah, that was Mervelle. Someone in chat ages ago accidentally called her Mr. Evil, and that became a meme for a while.
Mr. Evil.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, me chaos damage. Well, I'll be lightning too. I guess we'll find out if this is a bad idea or not.
Look at your tooltip and see how much damage of which type you do. Because you can just not hit that one with the explosive thing. You do more lightning damage with the initial hit. It does chaos damage over time though, and that won't affect it. So here's what you do. Whenever you do the detonator thing, don't make it hit that one that does the immune to chaos damage thing, because all those stats go to all the monsters that get blown out of there.
Oh, not just these ones, huh?
Yeah, it affects all of them. So.
Okay.
So just don't hit that one and you're golden.
Alright.
As long as it's not highlighted green, it won't crack it open. That's my favorite type of meat.
Astrogolly?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I was lying.
No, what is it, Grant?
I have no idea what it is.
What is it, Grant? It looks like dice.
I imagine. Oh yeah, it is dice. It's meatballs that are cut into the shape of dice.
That sounds delightful.
I would eat meatball dice.
So I got a bit of a dilemma here. I got a piece of armor, which is probably going to be way better than what I got on, but it doesn't have 3 linked green sockets.
Okay. Keep the armor.
Yeah.
When you get into town, go to Groost, the guy who talks like a troglodyte, and look for gear on him. See if there's anything that's like 3 linked green items.
Yes.
And then buy.
Yes.
Preferably like the head helmet or something. If you can get one of those, that's good.
The head.
If you get a 4 link, yeah.
Yeah, as the game goes on, you'll eventually get access to a higher number of sockets.
Yeah.
Up to 4 on everything except for 2-handed weapons, which can do 6. And
here's the thing:
some
one-handed weapons will usually have 3 sockets max. Any of the things like the helmet, the boots, the gloves, those will have 4 sockets max. Unless there's very specific gear that have like 3 regular sockets and then an abyssal socket, which is for a certain jewel.
Yeah.
Chest armor and 2-handed weapons will have up to 6 sockets, depending on the item level, which can be found if you hold Alt and look at them.
This guy's gonna stave my head in.
Yeah, well, you staved him off. Ha!
Ha!
And look, there's his tent. You can go over there and take a nap.
This isn't the forest. Also, there's no tent.
There was a tent.
That's a boat.
No, to the left there, that was a tent. He was building it. That was a tent.
You don't build
tents.
tents.
Was a tent. Shut up!
You erected them.
Who's the lore master here?
For what? Tents or Path of Exile?
Path of Exile.
Well, you, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so now talk to Groose. I am Groose. Blah blah blah. Okay, buy items. Now look at his. Go down the pages. Okay, hang on. Stop. Go to 3. Go back to page 3. Go back to page 3. Middle. You see that thing with the 1 blue and 2 green? That's a tricorn. Buy that.
You're a tricorn.
Thank you. Okay. Now go to your stash.
Do you think I have a chromatic orb? Because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have literally nothing.
I thought you sold stuff for chromatics.
No, I said you can do that. I didn't say I did.
I can't believe you're dirt poor.
This is beginner league. What do you?
Wow.
I just started. What do you want from me?
No,
I don't have anything. I don't even.
Okay. So
Nothing.
that's fine. Put the tricorn on. You don't have to if you don't want to. Alright, put the other helmet back on, actually.
He looks
That's better than... Yeah. The pirate hat is not for you.
Put the tricorn on, Shinji.
Shinji, put the tricorn on again, or else Ray is gonna have to do this abysmal build.
I can't believe...
Okay.
I can't believe I'm broke now because you made me buy that.
You spent 1 transmutation orb. Do not
I cannot believe that I'm dead broke. Just me and my lightning bow and nothing else.
Oh, you're gonna be one of those things in a minute.
What, a lightning bow? Cool.
No, you said dead broke. So you're gonna be one of those in a minute.
I'm already dead on the inside.
Yeah, well then I guess it's time to break you then.
Oh, this guy. Einhard.
I recognize it. A survivor.
I love Einhard.
That is my name.
I never realized it, but Einhard and Nico, the guy that does the delving thing, they're the same voice actor.
Yeah.
That is what Einar was for
Yeah.
many years.
So
Einhard's cool though, because he's just like, Einhard loves beasts.
back when this guy was introduced, he in the league that he was introduced in, rather, he had this thing. It was like a Pokemon game where it's like you had to capture certain monsters by reducing their health and then throwing a net trap on them. And then it turns out that was kind of stupid. So what they did was just like, oh, okay, Einhard's going to show up and then you fight a monster, like this guy right here.
You weaken them, and you can't kill them. Like they're invincible.
Yeah, so
like,
Einhard does it for you, basically. So you can't accidentally kill it like you used to.
Yeah, because it was a really dumb system in an action RPG where the whole point is you're supposed to do an unspeakable amount of damage eventually. It's like, oh, you nuked the beast, now he's dead. It's like, no, that's why. A new recipe.
Yeah, so basically his thing is like, oh, you go to his little compound and you summon the beast that you've captured, and then you sacrifice them to the gods, and that'll give you a specific type of item or modify a specific type.
Yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
I never actually have the monsters necessary for it, so I never use it.
because because this is your new character in the league, it's showing you all the recipes you ever unlocked before.
Yes.
So it's just gonna keep popping up for a while now. So.
Oh, excuse me.
Damn.
Silver coin.
Silver
Big pile of rock.
coin.
Oh,
Look
nice.
At this nest.
Nice.
Nest.
Nice.
No, it's Nest.
Nice.
He's finally in Smash Bros.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of my face. Go away.
Wouldn't that be really funny if like they did like a Super Smash Brothers thing and then they showed like Ness and then they just it crumbled into rocks and then it formed back up and it's like Ness is finally here and people are like, who is this rock guy?
Well, that would be stupid because his name is Nice.
No, it's G-N-I-S-S.
It's nice.
Ness. You're nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's how you pronounce it, girl.
Oh, it is? I'm not good at pronouncing things.
Well, I mean, to be
Me
fair,
neither.
this is a stupid word, so.
Look, when I played Civ 4 with some friends, I would always say this one word wrong and he would make fun of me for it. So
What was it?
it was a group of islands.
Oh, that word.
Yeah, that word, yeah. So
Arboretum.
no, not arboretum. It's not a group of islands. So the word is archipelago, but I would always say archipelago.
Archie.
I just feel like, I'm like, alright, which map type are we gonna do? Are we gonna do like islands? Are we gonna do archipelagos? And he kept laughing at me for it. I'm like, what? That's how you say it? He's like, no. And I'm like, well, then tell me how to say it. He's like, no, it's funnier that way. And I'm like, it's great.
You know,
Everyone gets one.
I was actually talking with Cooper a few days ago, and we were talking about arboretums.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know the best way to remember how to say it? Okay, so you know burritos, right?
Yeah.
They're
are
delicious.
burritos.
No, they're delicious, right?
Yeah.
So what do you say when you eat a delicious burrito?
Ah, burrito.
No, you say yum, right? You say yum when you eat a burrito.
Yum burrito.
No,
That's what I say.
no, hang on. We're not done yet. This is a process. This is a process. What do you say when you eat a burrito?
Spicy.
Yum. You say yum because your burrito's delicious.
Yes.
But that's a lot to say, right? Like, how do you let someone know that your burrito is delicious in a quick way?
I don't know.
You shorten it. You don't go burrito yum. You go burrito. Now that's all well and good, but what would a pirate say when he's eating a delicious burrito?
Well,
he'd say no. What would he say? What would he say?
No, I'm not even gonna entertain the thought of that because the way you said it was burrito yum, and I'm just thinking a caveman be like burrito yum.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does a pirate say? He says "Arr, burrito."
That was the whole setup for this.
Yeah. So you say that's how you remember how to say "arboretum."
Thanks for watching, everyone.
The more you know, the less you care.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's one way to do it. That's a very convoluted way to do it, but that's one way to do it.
Look,
you
life isn't easy, and sometimes
cheesy.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of your mouth.
Yeah. Let's see, I can get these two, so I go like this.
Look, all I know is there's an arboretum near my house. It's like 10 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty cool. You
I
can drive around or you can walk around it.
I do too, and I haven't been there in a long time.
Oh, Specs was taking a drink. What did I say to make you spit again? I'll try not to do that in the future.
I give you to the earth.
Oh,
that was easy.
The cheesy bit, yeah, because you said it ain't easy, and I'm like being cheesy. Look, Chester isn't the only one that gets to say that funny word. I'll say it too.
What about the mac and cheese dino?
He's overrated.
I don't think he actually talks now that I think about it.
No, he used to. He sounded like the Nick Jr. guy. He'd be like, "Crap, macaroni and cheese."
Oh, that's
like
right.
that.
He did. Yeah, you're right.
And then they took out his vocal cords because he talked too much.
Yeah, he talked too much, and his dick was too cheesy.
What? Now he just gurgles. I thought this was a family-friendly stream.
I don't know. We set this to mature, didn't we? Or did we not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want to think about that. You know, I see him as a mascot. He's rounded down there. I don't see anything, so I don't know why that would be a subject.
Thank you, Jay.
Oh, okay, the stream is 18+. Alright, cool. Well then, we don't have to worry about talking about fucking Cheezosaurus Rex's massive schlong.
Well, look, I know people who... What?
I feel like I missed something. I deafened everything to make that clip. I come back, and Specs is dying. What happened?
We were talking about macaroni and cheese.
The dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's
and then Zombie mentioned something about him having a giant dick.
No, I didn't say that.
You said something
how
like that.
How could you say something like that?
You, I didn't bring it up first. The clips will prove it. My cat will prove my innocence.
My cat.
I wish I could get my I could get my cat to speak on command. It was funny earlier, he was like sitting on the table and I was like talking to him and he was like responding back in really short meows.
Oh.
I don't think he could actually understand me, but I'd be like, hey buddy, and he goes, eh. And I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, eh. Like it was like he was responding to me, but I think he just saw my mouth moving and he just kind of squeaked at me.
No, they do attempt to verbalize with humans.
Actually, it's really cool. They have the same inflections that humans do.
Ah.
Yeah.
So like a question will have a raised bit at the end, like yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
He talks too much. Uh-oh.
I mean that also explains why my cat made the fucking Tom and Jerry scream when I stepped on his paw.
How dare you.
Some will try to mimic like the words that you use. Like Briscoe will do a really good cat attempt at hello.
Wow.
Aw, that's cute.
Like every time he enters the room, he has to announce himself. So he comes in here, meow, meow.
Aw,
He is a buddy.
my sister's cat squeaks. Like you'll walk into the room and she'll look at you as you go like that.
Yeah, that Mindy does that.
It's cute.
Let's see.
There you go. Now you can get your other bow thing.
Chaos over time. Oh, there it goes.
Overtime. Hiccups. Now you shall suffer the pain.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you just have one hiccup?
Yeah, don't you?
No. I have hiccups that usually last like 2 hours and they're annoying. Because anytime I try to breathe or talk, they just interrupt me.
No.
Like that.
No.
Wow.
Monster. Actually, I can just do this.
A brick wall. I can't get past it.
But
Oh yeah, you
arrows-
can just do that.
Wait, can I? There we go.
You gotta shoot arrows at them.
Grunt.
That's how this game works.
Grunt. My whole thing is shooting arrows.
Like I used to get hiccups really bad, and now if I kind of like focus on my diaphragm, I can kind of stop them.
Well, that's
Did I-
cool.
Did I tell you guys my trick for hiccups?
Is it gonna be like a 20-minute long explanation?
Yeah, actually.
Alright, cool.
No, okay, no. Was it? Because I'm pretty sure we talked about this, about how you envision in your mind a lamp, like a table lamp.
It's the lamp.
Yeah, it's the lamp thing, exactly.
I don't know what this is, and I'm scared.
You don't know what it is? Have we
This
not
is an
talked about this?
adventure. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, okay, so alright, you got hiccups really bad. You gotta have something to distract yourself, right? So what you do is, like I said, you imagine a lamp, like a table lamp, like something like remember the modern lamp in Brave Little Toaster, the one with the the big lower lip. Yeah,
The purple guy?
yeah. Imagine that lamp, right? Except it's just a regular lamp. It's not like animated or anything. So you imagine that, and in your mind's eye, you pick it up, right? And you slowly turn it over, and on the bottom,
So I got the lamp.
and on the bottom of the lamp, there are hundreds, no, thousands of tentacles, tiny little wiggling tentacles, right? And as you look closer, you realize that they're actually like fractal. It just keeps going on and on. You're like, between every couple of tentacles, there's like, more, like tinier ones. And it's just a fractal, and you look closer and closer, and it's just like you get lost in this scintillating mass. It's like, it's not dangerous or anything. It's just fascinating that you're looking at it, and it's like, well, where does it end? It just keeps going on forever. And you get out a magnifying glass, and you're looking closer, and it just keeps going on and on. And you get out a microscope, and you cut off the bottom of the lamp so you can fit it on the microscope thing, right? And you look closer and closer, and there's still more tentacles. So you get out the electron scanning microscope, and you get lower, down, farther and farther and farther, right down to like the Planck length, right?
It's just someone's micro fantasy.
Until you get down to the individual atoms, and the individual atoms are scintillating like tentacles, and then there you go, your hiccups are cured.
That didn't help at all.
The last time you went into this, like, Iggy and I, like, spent an hour destroying you. It was great.
Destroying.
Here's the thing. When you said like you turned the lamp over, I thought you were gonna say there was like another lamp underneath it.
That'd be funny, but I mean, you know, if it helps, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Like, oh, there's tentacles. Oh, and you look at them really closely, and it's a bunch of little lamps, and they're all dancing. They got juicy asses, and they're undulating them at you.
Hey, whatever like it helps you concentrate on
works.
something other than the hiccups, because
Okay.
it works.
Well, now I'm just imagining I'm grabbing the lamp, but it's the animated version, so he's just talking to you, like, hey, put me down. And you're like,
And he gets
okay,
like
sorry,
really
Mr.
scared
Lamp.
because he's like, "No, my tentacles, no! Don't
No.
touch them! Oh, I'm really sensitive."
He doesn't say that at all.
Yeah, he says it. Yeah, no, he does.
God. I'm never watching the Brave Little Toaster with you.
Well, look, hey, no, it has to be that specific type of lamp, and that was the first one I thought of.
The first one you thought of was the lamp that was jealous of the other.
Yeah, you know,
lamp.
the squat little lamp with, you know, just a simple, you know, shade on it. You know.
The one had a really creepy smile at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if it's a pointing desk lamp like Lampy.
What if it's the lamp from the Christmas Story, the leg lamp, the Great Award?
No, that won't work.
You're thinking, you're like, nope, no.
Yeah, I had to go through
Wouldn't
the
work.
scenario. No, that won't work.
Okay. What about those really old lamps? The ones that kind of look like they have like stained glass windows in them. The ones you find at like restaurants and old people's places. The hanging lamp.
Maybe.
They've
Hanging
already got
lamp?
the pretzels on.
Oh, a
them.
hanging
Yeah,
lamp? No. It has to be like a desk lamp. It can't be too tall.
Oh.
Can't be hanging
Okay.
from something. You gotta be able to pick it up and turn it over.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to remember the last time this came up.
It's been a while.
It was like either you had the hiccups or Iggy had the hiccups, and it was like a horrible case of them, would not stop. And the sound was fucking hilarious. And then the lamp came into it, and it just kind of made everything worse, because everyone else was losing their shit, causing you to lose your shit while explaining it, causing that then their hiccup would happen, and then they would start losing their shit again. Oh, that was like 3 years ago, or maybe longer.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
So, progress on the game right now. Zombies in Act 2. He's about to fight one of the 3 bandit lords in this area.
I'm gonna kill all of them.
As far as I got.
Yeah. The fun thing is about
Right
the bandits, you can side with one of them and get a little bonus, which is like sometimes it used to be good, but now they're all marginal. They don't really do anything useful. And you can either side with one of the bandits, kill all of them, or that's it. That's literally all you can do. You can't just kill 2 of them and leave 1.
Yeah,
Wait,
killing.
no, you can't kill 1 and leave 2. I mean, you have to kill 2 of them and leave 1 of any of the 3, or kill all of them and talk to the Iramir in the town, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he'll give you a book that gives you 2 skill points, as well as a little trinket.
2 skill points is very useful.
I made the mistake of looking in Meme Dump on our server, and I just saw a Grunt posted, and yeah, I about drowned.
What did?
Oh,
Drinking
stuff.
water.
I posted this on a voice text.
Yeah, voice text.
Yeah, because they're adding Morgana to the Super Monkey Ball thing. So I posted like, "This is Morgana falling out of bounds," and it's that picture of that black cat where like it's like they're falling. And their mouth is open, but it's blurred, so there's just like really stretched eyes and stuff, and they look like a snail. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I just put it in Twitch chat. Enjoy.
Yeah. That's cool that they're adding a cat to a Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, I don't know if this is better or not. This is too many numbers. Every ring, I might need that fire resistance.
Going by the boss that you're gonna be fighting soon, you'll probably want more lightning resistance, unless your lightning resistance is good.
I don't have any lightning resistance.
Oh, well then you're gonna electrocute it.
I don't have any lightning resistance.
Well, then you better work
who
on
does
it.
the electrocuting, not him.
You're not supposed to do any electrocuting, you're a chaos build.
I'm chaos and lightning right now.
Oh, well.
I'm being beaten by a rock.
How's that working out for you?
That's pretty good. I killed the rock.
Rock smash me in face, me smash rock! That just reminds me of the caveman stream that Wayne Radio TV did. He was like playing Fortnite as like a caveman, and I think he said that he had like the most viewed clip in the Fortnite category for a while, and it was him just judging pictures of rocks. And it was specifically like these different rocks that were like on a website where you could like hide an electrical box or something outside with like a fake rock, but they had like hundreds of these rotating GIF images of rocks, and they just would put them on the screen. He would look at them and go, good rock.
I have no memory of this.
I gotta find that on YouTube. I want to see if someone's put it up, and then we can watch it later.
It looks like I'm the one doing the electrocuting.
King of rats. A feast for rats now.
Buckskin, scale, stiletto. Why are you people so tall?
I'm not seeing the caveman stream. I don't think anyone ever uploaded it.
It almost sounds like something you would have like a fever dream about and then swear it's real afterwards.
No, it was in their best of stream, like when they did like the 4 years like retrospective. There was a clip of it in that where like he explained the history of it. No, not probably. It happened.
Probably.
Don't gaslight me.
Every time someone mentions fever dream, I think of the time that I had a fever, woke up at 4 in the morning, Cartoon Network was on my TV, and The Misadventures of Ed Grimley was playing. A show I had never heard of about a character I had never heard of, that it just looked like an acid trip, and I swore that was a fever dream for a long time.
Was it a real show?
Yeah, it's a real show based off like a Martin Short character off of SNL or Mad TV or something.
Oh, and it was just on at 4 a.m. in the morning?
What was it called?
The Misadventures of Ed Grimley.
Ah. Was it on Adult Swim?
No, this is way before Adult Swim.
Ah.
Like, it had, to be, like, the first part of the cartoon, and then it would go to a weird live-action sequence, which was, like, a guy kind of dressed up like Grandpa Munster doing a movie review, but it was a not real movie, and it was terrible. And then it would go from that back to the other half of the cartoon.
Weird. Cold damage, okay, gotta kill some monkeys first. Gotta kill some monkeys, kill some more monkeys. Oh, hey, this is where we have plummeting Ursas, don't we?
Yes.
Drop bears.
Oh, that's right there, yeah, drop bears.
Yep. In the game, they're called plummeting Ursas.
I wasn't paying attention to where. There it is. You guys never had a chance. Oh, I gotta go to the next page to show what I have to do next. I played this game once on a custom build, and I actually got pretty far. It was just a standard, like, sword and board Marauder, focusing on Life Leech, I think it was. And I just kind of made it up as I went along. And it actually went really well. I haven't done that since. This is a scary game to do without a build.
Yeah.
Oh, it's corrupted. Ooh.
Okay, I'm skimming through that video to try to find the caveman scene just so I can link it and prove I'm not going insane.
Oh, I don't do
I
physical.
believe you.
I know, but it's a funny scene.
I don't. Hey,
You don't believe in anything.
I don't believe in anything. Oh, that's better. So yeah, I already got mana resistance. I mean regeneration. I resist my own mana.
What do you need?
That'd be a horrible build.
Yeah, that's No, that was a whole thing with the Elder Scrolls, right? You got the mark of the Atronach. You didn't recharge mana, but you could absorb spells. Yeah.
Through an activated power, which kind of annoyed me. If it was a passive, it would have been amazing.
Oh, is that how it was in Skyrim? I never actually used it in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only used it in Oblivion when it was like a super, like, crippling at first, but super useful skill later. That was my favorite character I've ever built in an Elder Scrolls game. I made an evil frost wizard with the sign of the Atronach, and then I just like bum rushed my way into alchemy so I could get as much flax seeds as I could to make potions out of to actually refill my mana.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oblivion was a far better game, I feel, than Skyrim.
I'm a little torn on that. I have more fond memories of Oblivion, but Oblivion is deeply, deeply flawed, at least in my opinion.
Well, yeah, it's a Bethesda game.
Yeah, I'm probably just echoing what like everyone else thinks. I'm not doing any actual like anything deep here, but it felt like Skyrim. It fixed a lot of the base problems, but then like made everything simple, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a much better game mechanically. But then I'm not adding I'm not adding anything to the conversation by saying stuff like that. But you know, I was watching a long form video review on Oblivion, and I'm with you, like where you know you're like I remember Oblivion being better than Skyrim, and I was the same way. I was like, oh, this is going to be a video talking about how much better this aspect was than a Skyrim or whatever. And then it surprised me when he's like, oh no, Oblivion is actually awful in a lot of ways. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually true. All this is true, but I still remember it as being better. So that was like my own kind of bias speaking out. I had more fun for a longer time with Oblivion.
Nostalgia goggles.
But I couldn't actually play it even back in the day without a lot of mods to fix the many problems it had.
I couldn't even mod it. I had it on a goddamn 360.
Oh god.
Also, I found the timestamp and I put it in video length.
Hey.
You can watch
It
it
is
later.
real.
Yeah, it is real.
I think I sank like 400 hours into it on Xbox.
Nice.
Which I guess is nothing compared to people's time in Skyrim. And now they're re-releasing Skyrim.
Oh yeah, it's coming out to the pool. Cool. Can't wait to play it in the pool.
No, they're releasing a new version with some slight updates for next-gen consoles and a fishing minigame.
Oh, is that it? Is that what the DLC is?
Fishing. I can't wait to get fish armor.
That's what I understand.
You want to get your armor up for your tuna or your trout? Oh, I'm sorry, they don't have actual names in the game. They'd be called like something similar to it, like a truna or flout.
A truna?
Yeah, a truna.
Yeah, life keen on Exile. That sounds useful.
It's a truth-telling tuna. It'll only tell you the truth.
Yeah. I played Oblivion before, like, I ever had it on Steam, so I don't have, like, accurate numbers, but I'm pretty sure I had a good 3 or 4 characters each with, like, 300 hours on them. I played that shit out of that game.
Oh, breaking news. If you catch a fish with your hand, you'll hear a booming voice say, "A new hand touches the fishy."
What?
That's all. A new hand touches the fishy. You played Skyrim that long and you never got the Meridia's Beacon quest?
Oh, that where she tosses it in the air?
Yeah. No, you find the beacon and then she screams at you.
Yeah, but she tosses it in the air, right?
Yeah, but she does it when you get to the temple.
Oh, I don't know.
There's an order of events here, mister. You find the thing randomly in a box. She goes, "A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, a foul odor has taken over my temple. Please clean it out." And you go to the temple. Yeah, you go to the temple, you clean it out, and she goes, "Thank you, here, have a sword. I don't need it, I'm a ghost, idiot." And she gives it to you.
Wait, I needed to go back there, didn't I? That's wait.
You fool. Is it the waypoint?
Where am I? I didn't get the waypoint.
You want the waypoint, but I always go past Oak's area, and then I go get.
But I gotta kill Oak.
No, but you don't.
I gotta kill Oak.
You gotta get the waypoint.
Yeah, but I gotta kill. Yeah, well, yeah, but I gotta kill Oak.
The waypoint takes you to Oak. Oops. Does anyone else think it's weird that my nose lights up when I burp?
Seriously.
Just me? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what'd you say the trick was to finding Oak? Is he just like right here? Oh, this is
you
path?
see the road there? Yeah, the little pathway. There you go.
Yeah.
You just follow that. It goes to the left there. Just follow the road. I always do Oak last because if you go to the left down there, you can get Alira, the guy that's guarding the gate, plug the thing into there, and then get the spider, and then you go this way, and then you just kill Oak, and then you run through the poison tree thingy.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Yeah, I always do this first just because it's like on the way, but yeah, I guess you do have to double back if you do it this way.
But then again, I'm not a speedrunner, but I have the mindset of a speedrunner when it comes to this game, because the main goal is to get to the end game stuff to be able to play the juicy stuff.
The juicy stuff. Yeah. Look at this asshole.
You know, as Einhard says, "That was a juicy one, Exile." That guy's really mad with you. His friends aren't even helping him, he's just drunk fighting you. Shot him. That was a nice shot, Exile. Now die. Does anybody want an Oscar? Oh! Oh! Who shoots explosives in close combat?
Me.
You're going to die.
Nah.
No, I'm voicing the NPC. I'm going to squash you like pancake. Oh, my necklace.
Do some good for once in your sorry life, bandit.
Well, yeah, you're right. Now I gotta go get the waypoint here.
Yeah.
And
then you click the tree and it goes, "This tree is too powerful.
This tree is too big for your little appetite, Exile. You're gonna need some help to eat this one.
Find a way to make this tree sleep, and then you can get through, Sly." Listen, Sly, it's gonna take a lot more than bows and arrows to get through this tree. Well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are you a sleepy puppy?
I'm tired because I've been doing manual labor for the past few days. And then I had to help my neighbor with stuff. And I was socializing at Walmart.
And now you're stronger than ever.
Now I'm tireder than ever.
Yeah, sleep. Regain your strength. Become more powerful than ever before.
Yeah.
I'm also
you know what I would
pretty sleepy.
You know what I would fucking love? If the Passive Exile like real store, like if they sold real stuff, if they had like a step pad that was a waypoint thing that when you stepped on it it lit up. That would be so cool to get. Get a rug that does that whenever you step on it, it lights up. Make it solar powered.
This is the first time in a long time that I can remember the bandit camp being to the north instead of the south. It's almost always to the south.
I think it depends. Sometimes it'll randomly generate it somewhere else.
I know it can, it's just I've never seen it. Like, it's weird.
Wow, he's like, you're alive. He was surprised.
Seems risky.
Oh,
Seems risky.
someone's posting emotes. Ah, Resto Kiki. I hope it's the
Resto Kiki! Yeah, hello. What you doing?
Hey, just got done
Hello
streaming.
there.
Yeah, what you been doing?
Stay safe.
What were you streaming and screaming?
Screaming. Oh, that was it, huh? Thanks for
Well, now you can talk to him.
Round
Talk to
went.
the road.
Oh, hey.
Glad to see
Talk to the round man.
Oops, I don't
Roll.
want to do that. I need to finish my playthrough of The Witcher 3.
I need to actually start The Witcher 3.
It's good. It's got
It's so good.
it's got some Gwent.
I bought it and then I never played it and then I uninstalled it so I could have room on my hard drive. I was told that like at one point there's like a weird political thing and you have to go through and select all these options and stuff and I'm like, oh, that sounds boring. It was some kind of thing where you had to like go through a bunch of text boxes and stuff like for hours on end apparently at some point.
That sounds like The Witcher 1.
Oh, someone said that was in The Witcher 3, so I don't know. Maybe
Well,
they were
it is,
lying.
but I mean, Witcher 3 is a lot more action oriented.
Okay, well that's cool. One of these days I'll actually try it instead of just playing the same 5 games I always play.
What the fuck am I going?
I don't know. I also just realized that this model kit I got was from 2010, so I don't know why Hobby Lobby was selling it. It's not new. But it is good. What were you gonna say?
What do you think these exploding dudes do to explode?
Well they're casting a spell.
Are they? They look like they were stabbing themselves or something, but maybe I'm...
Well, I mean, it's probably some kind of ritual thing if they're purple like that. Because they stab themselves and they go, "Whoa," and then blow up, so...
Well, it's like, if they're purple, I figure like, oh, they've been eating or drinking exploding juice or something, and that's why they're purple.
Maybe.
I mean, they're all purple, but I mean, the exploding ones are more so. And then
They're
they like,
especially
they
purple.
stab themselves with the priming pin, and I don't know. Because they don't just explode when they
I don't
die.
know. Yeah, they don't explode after they're dead, they explode to die.
What do you mean you play 1.5 games? How does that work? Have a point.
Rex is like, I play Neo's VR.
I guess that's
Not a
good.
game,
It's half a game. There you go.
No, it's not. It's not even a quarter of a game.
You're not even a quarter of a game.
I'm not. I cost 2 quarters to play, bitch.
It's a $1.25 quarterstaff.
Yeah. 2 of coin, 1 of dog.
No.
There's an interesting hypothetical. If you were an arcade game cabinet, what genre of game would you be?
Oh, twin stick shooter.
Ooh.
I hate to pluck a pretty flower, even a poisonous one like you.
Oh, what is this?
Jay, what kind of arcade game would you be? Genre, whatever. Railgun, fighter.
I'd be a light gun cabinet.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm very tired.
No, you're okay. I would be one of those racing game cabinets that has like a special phone, like actual like payphone number thing on the bottom that you can press in to get unlocks fun codes. And if you put in my phone number for my cell phone, you unlock a car. But you'd have to guess my phone number. Did you already do the blockage thing too?
No, I'm just turning these in to get my skill points.
Well, if you did the blockage one, you could have gotten your skill point from the first town. Zombie.
What am I gonna do? I gotta kill a spider, right?
Yeah, you gotta go back to that area, kill the spider, but also walk to the end of the path, kill the dude, put the thing in, and then go do the spider.
Is that in the Western Forest, or is that in like?
It's in the. It's on the left one. You were there. You were in the area. You are so inefficient at the game. It makes me cry.
I know.
It's okay.
No. No.
They're exploding.
No, it hurts.
They're running up to you going, you're taking too long!
Hey, this looks like the area outside my house.
In real life?
Yeah. I posted it on
Covered in
Twitter.
spiders?
I got my own little mini Mirkwood.
Oh. That's cool. You got giant fucking spiders?
Well, I mean, I think they're just regular spiders, but I don't know. I actually don't have a spider problem here in the house. I mean, they're apparently out there somewhere, hiding.
My neighbor has some big spiders in her yard.
Like how big we talking? Like this big?
No, not that big. The size of 2 quarters stacked on top of each other horizontally.
Oh.
Or vertically.
They go to the end of the board and they go kick me.
Yeah.
We have large spiders out here. Like, the other night I pulled out of the garage, my headlights caught, or, the light from my headlights reflected off a web that was big enough to probably cover the damn car. And it was I want to say it was like a very small tarantula, but it was still a large enough spider that I showed you the pictures of it.
I want to see this spider.
Did you show me a picture? I don't remember.
Yeah, the spider was large enough that I could see it from the driveway.
Show me the spider.
I gotta find a picture. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, I want to see the biggest spider. Let's see this spider.
So that web is probably a good 8 feet away from me.
Damn. That's a big spider.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I have the one from my neighbor's yard. It's probably blurry as hell, but it's a spider.
Let's go kill a spider. Let's go kill a spider.
Here comes the spider queen. Where is the picture? No. They deleted it. I'll be really sad.
Nope, that was the wrong one. I gotta press D to detonate, not S. Oh my god.
I think I deleted the picture.
There we go.
It was like a banana looking spider.
Banana looking spiders?
Yeah, it was like yellow and had stripes on it.
Oh, I thought you meant like shaped like one.
No, it had a big long butt.
Yeah, like a banana.
Yeah.
Will you stop coming in? Your boss is dead. Go away.
Your employer is dead. Go home.
God damn.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Go away.
Well, I don't have one, but here, have a cat.
That is a cat.
Yeah. Or does the zombie so you can see it?
Jay, still here, yay.
Yeah.
He's just
Oh,
leaving
what?
money. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still here. Hi, sorry.
Infinity Storm, close combat, elemental damage, faster attacks, vicious projectiles. Ooh, more chaos damage.
Jay, if you're really tired, you can go to sleep.
Well, you know, actually, I'm
Stream.
since I finished this, I think I'm going to call it here. Actually,
Yeah,
Since
it's
we're
almost
getting pretty close.
11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Jenny Sharp Muffin. I forgot I named her that. Anyway.
You have a lot of interesting character names.
Well, I pride myself on my character names, yes. Oops,
Yeah.
I don't have the music queued.
Jiffy.
Jiffy McCornbubble? Yeah, he was my favorite, actually.
Nice.
Outro final. There we go. Yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks also to our subscribers. Oh. Deegan the Woolgun. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll set that up.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks to our subscribers scrolling across the screen. Check out our VODs on YouTube at /TeamChargerFox. I guess that's what it says down there at the bottom right. And, yeah, follow us on Twitter at TeamRetroFox to get updates on when we're doing stuff and whatnot. And, yeah,
Shout out.
doing it right. Oh, God. Okay, no, we're rating now. All right. Yeah.
Shout out to water. It's
Shout out to
good.
water.
Drink it.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Jay, for joining us, and Grunt, thank you especially for leading me on my journey.
I tried.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.